at that.
But Scribbles, the hoop hook is your bread and butter.
Yeah, it is.
You were born with that
Right.
thing in your hand. You
All
can't
right,
betray it now.
I've hit the
No,
buttons.
absolutely. It's my main weapon.
I've hit the buttons. Let's do this. All right. Hello, everybody. And welcome to the Chaos Order Chronicles Volume 2, Episode 7. 7.
Nice.
Yes, we're climbing the ladder here. We are. I am Chris, your Dungeon Master, or the Dungeon Master. Fun fact about me, I was up at 8:30, went to work, and raced around and got home in time to play. Yes. Even after being awake until 2 o'clock in the morning playing D&D as a player. It was wild. It's a good time. I play a total idiot. Well, he's not an idiot. He's super intelligent, but has a charisma of 9. Yeah, he is the most unlikable douchebag you've ever met. It's great. And his name is Tool. Couldn't think of anything better. All right. Perfect. That is me in a nutshell. Who is going to kick it off today? Who have I not kicked it to in a while to start things off? Shepard, take it away this week.
All right, perfect. Hi, I'm Shepard. I play Scribbles. He's a wizard. He's looking forward to, heading out in the astral sea and hopefully don't blow up this time. Fun fact about me is, I just spent an hour and a half snow blowing before I came in. And, that's it. Buried in snow. Not liking it. Let's go, who's right next to me? Hillary, you're next to me. Go for it.
All right. Hi, I'm Hillary. I play Talia/Umzia, the human druid. Fun fact about me. Ooh. I got new tires on my car. And I know that's a really, grown-up thing to be excited about, but I'm really excited about my new tires. So, next will be Cole.
I'm Cole, playing Knock, human fighter. I don't really have a fun fact either. I've been playing a lot of Rust. That's my fun fact. Go ahead, Brandon.
Hi, I'm Brandon. I play Valrith, the Yuan-Ti Illrigger. Fun fact is I don't have one. My son is going to be 3 in about a week.
Oh,
Wow, I remember when the little one was born.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Big Sam, go on, do your thing, bit out.
Thank you. Hi everyone, I'm Sam. I play Fjol, the Warforged fighter/barbarian. Really excited to get up to shenanigans on this boat. Fun fact, the homebrew beer that I've been working on this past month is finally done and carbonated and ready for drinking.
Oh yeah, you can bring some of that shit over tonight if you want to.
I intended it to be like an Irish red, but then I, through research, found I needed a different type of hops. But all in all, it ended up being more like a golden pilsner and a solid 8 out of 10. With apricot, cinnamon, and clove notes. I'm really happy for it.
Gross.
And not bad for my first try. Katie, go ahead.
Hey, I'm Katie. I play Gloam, the human twilight cleric. A fun fact about me, I've started running a mile every morning, which has exposed how severely out of shape I am. But I'll get better. And that's you.
Literally.
I'm Rob. I play Kaz, the winged tiefling edgelord, and for Valentine's Day, we celebrated yesterday, I guess. And I went to the movies for the first time in an extremely long time. And what did we see? Hard Eyes. It's fun. It was good.
That's a horror movie?
It's the trailers make it seem like a horror movie, but it's more of a horror comedy.
Yeah, it's kind of a rom-com with a lot of gore. It's funny.
I don't know if I'd recommend seeing it in theaters, but it's a fun little watch.
Is that the one with the Asian guy that was in the Indiana Jones movies?
Short Round?
No, it's a different movie. I
Oh,
saw a
okay.
trailer for that one.
Did Short Round do more movies as he grew up?
Yeah, he was in he was in Loki, and he's
Unfortunate.
apparently doing this like action rom-com thing.
Oh, good for him. I love Short Round. He was a great character.
He became a stunt coordinator, and then he got his big call back to acting by doing what was it called?
Everything Everywhere.
Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Oh, I
He's
never
great.
heard it. Hey, lady, you call him Indiana Jones. Call him Dr. Jones.
Jones, No Time for Love.
Uh,
Chris, do you have a fun fact? Oh no, you already told one.
I already did that.
Well, then take it away, because I'm the last one.
Oh, right. Well, then we all know where we're going with this. Sam, take us away with a recap. In my sexy voice.
Let's see. So, last the party left off with Fjall, Gloam, and Kaz all retrieving the meteor. The remainder of the party set up and fortified the lighthouse stronghold. After some time, were encountered by a warforged made of wood and motorized mechanical parts, as well as other cultists. That's right, who pursued to engage them in battle through arrows, a moonbeam spell, spike growth, magic missiles, long range and melee attacks, and a skillful cast of burning hands. The party decimated the forces of evil in the courtyard. Bearlith got his necklace destroyed in the fray, and his human form dropped to reveal his true self, a Yuan-Ti. At which point, after the cultists had been defeated, swarms upon swarms of demons then collected into the courtyard and began to assail the tower. It was at that point that Tattersails restored the energy to the holy site and decimated their forces once again in a fantastic display of powerful magics. It was then the party reunited, had conversation, discussed plans for the evening, had a long rest, and in the morning were introduced by Tattersails to
Tattersail.
Captain Booker.
There's no S. God
damn it. Tattersail. Introduced to Captain Booker Gredshell and his ship known as the Destiny, the party's destination this morning. Boarding, getting familiar with the space and the crew, we were invited to parley with the captain and other key members of the crew in the, what'd you call it, Chris?
The diplomatic room.
War chamber?
The
Yes,
diplomatic room.
Diplomatic room. Prior to that, through the night's rest, Umeza wild-shaped into a cat and investigated Tattersails' clone room, finding a translatable letter signifying that her and a figure named Zod were hunting for someone. As to who, we're not quite sure just yet.
Was it? Sorry, Sam. Was there a date on that letter? Do we have a time frame? Was there a date or anything? Were we told of anything?
No, there was no date. But
Okay,
we do.
sorry.
But we did recall the figure mentioned in the letter gained notoriety as being one of the bridge burners, having
On the Rock of Brawl.
On the Rock of Brawl, roughly 3 years ago. So we do have a more recent time frame for that.
No, that he was a part of that group, the Bridge Burners, that defended the Rock of Brawl 100 years ago. When you
100 years
when
ago.
you all were leaving the Rock of Brawl, there was the celebration. It was the 97th anniversary of them making a stand on the Rock of Brawl.
97. Okay, so approximately like within 100 years, basically, is what our time frame that we got of that letter.
It was 100 years. I was just being specific, but with my notes. But
yeah. But approximately that's our time frame for that movie. I didn't have written down if there was a time frame for that.
150. It's been 150 years since the last campaign, but you all wouldn't know really much about that.
Right. No, I was just looking to see if we had a letter, like a date on that particular letter that was discussing it.
There was no date. No.
So to continue in recapping, the party, talking with the captain, were permitted to travel along their way back to the Rock of Brawl or any spot in between in exchange for helping with errands, repairing with the ship, and exploratory missions on other surfaces going forward in exchange for safe travel. And that's where we pick up today.
Amazing job.
Surroundings even more and being introduced to the crew.
All right. Yeah. And that is exactly where we'll pick up with Captain Booker having now just introduced the entire, most of the command crew to the party and looking at all of you and saying, and you are? And I'm going to, Booker, or the captain, is going to look at you, Scribbles, first, since you're there closest on the left on that map there, as he's looking over at you and say, and you are?
I'll introduce myself as Jack. I'll say, my name is Jack. I am recently, learning my talent and think I can be of use on your ship any way you see fit. Discretion is the only thing I ask.
Why are you talking like that? Is this a red flag situation?
No, this is Jack.
How much damage she's going to take?
Insight check.
Actually, I need you to make a either deception or a performance check, because that was most of the command crew right there. I mean, they're eyeballing all of you guys. You're standing in front of.
Oh God, that's not this character. Okay, yeah, well, okay, sure, I'll do it. An insight. So same for Sam. I'm not going to beat any. You're definitely not Sam.
Well, yeah, Scribbles would need to make a performance or something.
19.
So
that 19
with nothing attached to it.
The first mate looks at you and says, "Let's start again. We've been honest. We do demand honesty from our crew."
My nat 19 with no modifier. Yeah, okay. I'll say, well, we all have our secrets of why we want to flee and join, a crew that may, traverse the stars. I'm looking to leave my past behind. If my name is that important, it's Scribbles.
The captain looks and says, "Aboard the ship, we all must trust each other. Where you go from here and where you've come from really doesn't matter to us. What matters is honesty. If we can't trust you with simple words, how can we trust you with any sort of actions?"
This is true, comrade. My name is Scribbles. If I can leave my past behind, you have my honesty in my hand.
As I said, you are judged by your actions on this ship and how you work it with with the crew. What you've done before and what you'll do after means nothing to us.
Then this sounds like the place I need to be.
And he'll move down to who's next? Umzia, you're standing right next to Scribbles there, it looks like.
Yep. Let me see.
Your name is Scribbles. I'm Scribbles.
I am Scribbles.
I am Scribbles.
I will honestly reply. Just call me Talia. But I'm gonna say it like in kind of like a low tone to try to, not broadcast it.
You do see the captain's eyebrow raise just a little bit. And he moves, and his gaze looks over to the UNT there, Valrith.
You can call me Valrith. You don't need to know anything else.
The captain looks at you and says, I need to know that I can trust you. Can I trust you?
I haven't killed you, burned your boat, or done anything else besides stand here and breathe air. You can trust me.
The captain looks at you and says, if you have an idea of doing any harm to me or my ship or my crew, I will not hesitate to dump you into the sea, where you can float.
Great. Are we done with the dick measuring contest? Valrith is the name.
Wait, are we going hard or soft on this one? It matters.
Trying to keep it from going hard.
Oh, well, I lose already. That's a rock joke.
The captain looks at you and says, a little spunk can go a long way as long as you're willing to follow orders.
If they do not impede on my mission, then I will do what you ask.
He looks at you and says, aboard this ship, your mission is my orders until you depart.
I'm going to... Asmodeus, save me. Fine.
Ooh.
You say that out loud?
Ooh.
Under my breath.
The Lord.
I'm standing next to you. Do I hear that?
I mean, I'm going to say
Do I hear that,
you probably would. You probably would.
All right. That's going in the memory bank.
Had to remember that.
Shock and awe, baby. Shock and awe. And as he, I'm going to say, as Valrith says that, he's going to look at you, Kaz. And you are?
Because I missed last session. What's the read on this guy? Like, apparently we're like kind of antagonistic toward him,
Or at least a little.
I think handsome pirate captain, and he's pretty chill.
He seems to be a very honest guy. He's not looking for you guys to go out and be murder hobos or anything for him. He's just looking for you guys. You guys are taking passage on this ship, and he's willing to offer you guys. You clearly cannot pay for it, so he's saying you can work off the passage, working aboard the crew and doing away missions. He's not, like I said, not looking for you guys to go out and kill anybody. He's not.
Is this guy looking like he's? Chris, is he battle worn? Does it look like he's seen his fair share of way missions, kind of thing?
Yeah, this entire command crew looks like they've seen shit. You can tell by looking at the ship, it is very well kept, but it is old and it is definitely seen its day.
Nice. Okay.
Like you're getting aboard like the seasoned Enterprise.
Nice. The best Enterprise. All right.
All right. Then, Kaz would say, this is transactional. I'm your man for the time being.
Like in a prison way?
Oh, he is a tiefling. That tail might do it for some people, I guess.
Hey,
All right, he's going to look over at Gloam.
I am simply Gloam. If you don't already have a ship's chaplain, I would be happy to provide spiritual guidance to yourself and your crew.
Our new chaplain.
He looks at you and hold on 1 second. Wrong. I need to go. There we go.
we should keep a sensor burning and just start like
yeah,
just
I
wafting
think I
it.
do. I think it's very incensey around me. Which is probably not safe on the ship.
Y'all man is not in here. Okay, the captain looks at you, Gloom, and says, I bet you and y'all man, you and our resident chief medical officer, priest, y'all man would probably get along splendidly. I shall have to make introductions as soon as he's available.
How does that name spell?
It is spelled Yawman. Y'all man.
Gotcha. All right, I look forward to meeting him.
And he looks around the room and says, I do believe there was at least one more of you, wasn't there? Where's... I'm sorry, I'm going to look at Fjall first. And you, wow, you are a very interesting creation, aren't you?
I am a humble and, yes, ancient warforged. My name is Fjall. While I am in your care on this ship, my body and blade are yours to command.
He looks at you and nods and says, every man's got to earn his keep, correct? Or everything has to earn its keep, correct? Says, 'tis the cycle of life.
I aim to prove myself most useful. Thank you for the opportunity.
And now he looks around and says, I do believe there was more of you that boarded my ship. And with that, Knock, what are you doing? We're going to, I'm going to leave you guys right there. Knock, what are you doing?
Trying to just exploring the ship, basically. Going underneath if I can, if there's a way to do that.
Sure.
I mean, I assume it's not like we're not allowed to be here, so I'm just kind of walking around like I'm supposed to be here.
So I'm going to say what you can see is that there's a flurry of activity on the deck. People running up and down the rigging, into the sails. You can see ropes being tended. And sure, we can make our way down. Hold on a second here. Everybody else is going to sort of have to disregard because it's not like I'm going to just fuck with your tokens at this point. Gun deck. All right, so
Ooh, also, is there a crow's nest?
there is a crow's nest. And making your way down, I'm going to say, all right, so everybody else can sort of disregard the map. I do believe all you can see it. I do believe I have everybody's tokens right this time around. So don't move your people around at this point, unless you're Knock, because you're not really here, but I'm not going to delete your tokens at this point. That's just a pain in the dick. Making your way down, you see even more people, and you see as you make your way down to that on that first level, you can see looking around, there are more cannons lining the sides of the ship. This ship is definitely built for battle. And making your way down, you can see that this is a large gathering area. You can see tables where other members of the crew are. They are sitting down, they are eating, they are bullshitting with each other. You can see that this is the half of the crew that is not working right now. These are those that are enjoying their brief time off. On the farther end of the ship, looking down, you can see through a door. You can vaguely make out beds, what is clearly a medical bay. And to the west, because I cannot think of words right now, looks like a sort of storage area. Yeah. And as you make your way down the steps, you can clearly tell that you're noticed. You're not going to sneak past these people. I mean, these are people that
I'm not trying to be sneaky.
They can see you, and they sort of no one says anything. It's not like the room goes silent, but you can clearly see that people are looking at you. Yeah.
And do all these cans to be in working order? Chris, like, is this place pretty clean, pretty functional? They're all
this is a very
working?
You can tell this is a very high functioning ship for it being old. It is definitely clean and very well maintained. And like I said, this is like the Enterprise before it got fucked up in Star Trek 2. You know what I mean? Like, but with everything working. Like,
perfect. That's a lot of people. This is a big ship.
42 of them. There's 42 crewmates and 9 command officers for you guys to interact with. Oh yeah, plus 16 Marines. Yeah, there's a lot of people. Dude, this is like a city. I put a lot.
And Chris, is this like the other one where we're hotbedding?
What?
Are we going to be hotbedding like the other ship, or do we have our own quarters?
You haven't gotten that far yet.
Okay, we haven't known that. Okay, I'm just curious. I know.
So, perfect. Knock, making your what would you like to do, Knock? Where with
Knock? I guess I'm just coming down into this area. Is there anyone that, like, I guess stands out more than the other crew?
I mean, well, you are standing next to. Who are you standing next to?
Jesus.
I'll be right back, guys.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ of us.
I was standing next to Jesus. Because when I look back, there was only one set of footprints in the sand.
He's altar Jesus, where he turns wine back to water.
Because you gotta know that he was carrying me on his back the whole time.
Knock, you're dehydrated. That was me.
He's got He's got like a nice tombstone style mustache.
I like Gerg.
Gerg?
All right, this guy's not named. What race is this?
Yeah, that guy looks crazy, right? He's got 2 dragons behind him and shit.
And a Wookiee on here. Argon's got like a little pet dragon. Is that a bard?
Is that a GIF?
Are there also multiple people with bows in their pictures? Are they good with bows? Can they teach me some shit?
They're not good with
them. Betsy looks clutch.
Yeah, Betsy and Palatantalus.
That's a mouthful. But you're just gonna call him Pal.
All right.
Sue Fun looks good.
E-Man.
Yeah. Sue Fun, fast.
Hold on.
Wait. It's becoming BG3, guys. It's romance time. Let's go.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's do it.
So yeah, you are standing next to a darkly.
I'm standing next to what? Who?
Jezethus.
Jesus.
The guy you're standing next to has darkly tan skin and a very thick mustache. You can see he's got his hair very tightly bunned on the top of his head. He's covered in small scars. And you can see that he's definitely carrying 2 short swords. And his clothes, even though they're clean, look so old and ratty that you're wondering how they haven't fallen apart. Like we've all seen that person with the pair of jeans that it's like, dude, that's so many strings. How is that even a thing anymore? Like, how is that not fall? Like, you know what I mean? Like, how can you move and that thing just not snap and everything fall off? Like, his clothes look that old. And as you make your way down the stairs, he looks at you and says, "Hey, hello.
Oh no, he's Fred.
Who are you?"
New part of the crew.
Oh, really?
My friends are upstairs getting introduced and all that. I just kind of wanted to check out the ship.
Oh, you should probably go back upstairs. You probably want to be most of the.
I cannot hear anything you're saying, Chris.
Hold on 1 second. Oh, well, you should probably go back upstairs. You want to be all the new crew members are introduced by the first mate. I mean, you're welcome to walk around, but you should probably go introduce yourself to the captain if you haven't done that.
Yeah, me and him go way back. I know him. We're all good.
Well, considering I've been on this ship for a few years and never seen you here before, I don't think so, Essay. I am doing the worst.
While he's
Hispanic
talking, I'm gonna
accent
kind
ever.
of like stare off into the distance. Who's this guy with the question marks?
He's like, fuck you guys.
They're not there. That's the party members right there. That group. Yeah, forget them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're not
Considering they're standing by Umzia and Kaz and everybody else.
Oh, I suppose I should change my
pretend they're
token
not
now.
there.
Oh, that's probably fucking Valrith, isn't it? Okay.
Did we see Valor's transformation?
Yeah, I got to change that. I'll do that here in just a second, but
Yeah, that's me. The with the two snakes.
Do we know that it's you, or are you like just like someone who came back? Like I didn't, having missed last session.
oh well, then Kaz, you would at this point Valrith does not look anything like Valrith. Valrith is a Yuan-T.
But do I, Kaz, the character?
He just introduced himself as Valrith, so you have to assume that's him.
Okay.
Hey, guys, how do I change my token's name?
I think I got to do that.
I don't think you can.
Yeah,
I think
okay.
I got to do that. I'll do that in a second. Sorry.
Just double click
No worries.
When we come back to this map, or when you're taken to your crew quarters, well, then we'll
you
discuss.
just you click on your token, right? If you're able
Got
to
it.
select it and move it around, you go to the settings wheel and you can adjust the name right there at the top.
Oh well, then you guys can do it and change your name back from Poop.
I was proving a point.
Oh,
Damn.
caught you.
And I can.
Are there any
Nice.
badges of office or notoriety to let other crews
You're
know
not-
we're with you?
You're not. This is knock right now.
Can I see anyone else in here that has like ranged weapons and whatnot?
Yes.
Like other bow users or fucking flintlocks or whatever the hell is going on in this?
Yes.
Tornadoes.
I mean, yeah, you can look around the room and see that.
Just run to the washroom.
Like you can see this guy over here in the corner has got a bow on his shoulder.
So it is just the two that have the dev in their tokens.
I mean, looking around the room, those are the first two you notice.
I will walk up to Betsy. Just walk right on by that guy.
All right, where the hell's Betsy? Oh, there's Betsy. So many tokens.
And this,
so many people. I knew this was going to bite me in the ass, but you know what? It's still going to be fun.
You said like some of these crew members are like basically what our group is going to be, as far as like they go out, they fight, they explore, that type of shit.
You weren't there for that conversation, so you don't really know much about anything of what they're doing, or what the captain's even asked of you. If we're gonna get into what your character would know, I mean, you, like I said, you didn't stick around for that conversation. You never followed the crew or the rest of the party into the diplomatic room and had that conversation with the captain. This is while that's going on. This is what you're doing. So you have no idea.
Well, then I'll introduce myself to Betsy and basically ask her, you know, how good she is at archery and all that, and figure out if she can teach me anything.
I'm going to have to consolidate these notes. Of all these fucking people. Well, I thought I was going to use these NPC tracker sheets, which I will, but it's making it sort of a pain in the ass in the beginning. But only in the
Knox
beginning.
over here.
It'll only be in the beginning. Once I get some notes and everybody's actually got their own page and there's not blank pages in between because you guys haven't had interactions yet. Gotta be the next one. All right, so I'm a liar. The next one. Yeah. Walking up, you can clearly tell she is human. She and as you approach, you can definitely tell that she's dressed more likely, more ready for an excursion into the woods than to life here on a boat. She also keeps her hair in a tight bun, and over both ears, you can see a leaf just sort of hanging out. And introducing yourself. Go ahead and introduce yourself. As she's sitting there eating, you can see her at a table full of other people, and she's engaged in a conversation. You can hear they're walking up and like, and yeah, when Gerg over there, fucked up with the rigging this morning. That was, I mean, come on, it was pretty funny to watch him trip over it. As they're laughing, and get falling.
I'll just walk up, hold out my hand, be like, hello, I'm Knock. I'm new to the crew. I see that you and guy over there, point at him, have, bows and stuff. Curious how good you are with those, and if there's anything I can learn from you.
The table stops, and they look at you. And Betsy turns her head, and she's sitting at the table. Turns around and sort of looks up at you and says, "Oh, who are you?"
Oh, Jesus Christ.
She sounds
She's a
like
heavy
one of
smoker?
Marge's sisters from The Simpsons.
Wow, that is very visual.
She's not
What'd you
smoking or
say she
anything, but
said?
she's
Sorry.
what?
What'd you say she said? Sorry.
And who are you?
I'm Knock.
Well, if you're part of the crew, why didn't the first officer introduce you?
There was a bunch of other people that he was introducing, and I figured I'd make my way down here and meet the people running the ship. The people doing the work, you know?
Well, unless you introduce yourself to the captain, you're more of a stowaway here. Oh, this is going to hurt my throat. Don't make me keep doing this person.
I mean,
Hire crew a bunch of tobacco and give them all emphysema, so Chris has to keep doing this voice.
It's not going to be like the sickly person. God, that was a horrible session.
Betsy's gonna be my best friend in this campaign. I'm gonna spend more time talking to her than anyone.
Oh, number one love interest right here.
Yep. Joke's on you, knocks into that shit.
Knocking Betsy sitting in a tree. Kissing.
Make it out, get a little phlegm in there.
That's right. You're going to be my girlfriend.
Talk to us, spit on that thing.
Sure.
Jesus Christ.
Mm.
Well, I guess I'll ask and see, like, because obviously you said that she's dressed more as like ready to go into the woods or on an excursion as opposed to running the boat and whatnot. So I'm gonna ask her, like, what kind of stuff does the captain, ask of you guys to do and all that. I'm kind of trying to figure out how I feel about this whole crew and if this captain really even can be trusted and all that. See what his people say about him and whatnot.
Well, those you see here, we run the ship. We're the day to day, and then you have the Marines. You have the bone hunters. They go out on a couple of missions and stuff. They get the real adventure. We just keep the home tidy, and I mean, Captain always takes care of us. We're well fed, well taken care of. You can see everything here is clean, well maintained. We take care of him. He takes care of us. They go out and do the dangerous stuff. It's not really super dangerous.
So then, I guess who are the Marines? Are there any of them down here?
Last I heard, they all left middle of the night last night. Something urgent for the captain.
Navy SEALs. All right.
Captain Fiddler. Even he left too. All of the bone hunters.
Alright, I guess hearing that the crew is treated pretty well and whatnot, I'll make my way back up to meet up with the rest of the party.
I'm going to say that you can also clearly tell that despite the rough voice, she was being very sincere. Like, there's a lot of respect for the captain and the crew.
You eat bone.
Yeah. Like these
All
are
right,
not.
yeah,
These
I'll
are,
make my way
they
back
may
to the party
all look
then.
like pirates and vagabonds, but this is yeah. There's a lot of respect amongst the crew, and I'm gonna say you can see that and the camaraderie amongst everybody. There was no, you didn't get that. Oh God, people are fucking angry. It was like, dude, everybody's enjoy. You know what I mean? Like you got a sense of family, of kinship.
Oh God, a workplace that's a family. Run.
To where?
I don't know, into the fucking astral sea.
Our real families abandoned us.
All right. So you said you're making your way back up to where the rest of the party was?
Yeah. I mean, that's really mainly I wanted to see if there was any shady shit going on, like with that last boat where, I went to a certain spot and it was like, oh, you feel fucking overwhelming evil and crazy fucking ridiculous shit. And then the dude drove the boat into the fucking sun. And, make sure that, like I said, the crew was chill and everyone's taken care of. I'm not about to go pledge allegiance to some dude I don't know, and I have no idea how he runs shit.
And there is at least a crew this time.
Yeah, exactly.
Valid.
I mean, I'm got PTSD from my last boat blowing up.
All
No
right.
doubt.
So I'm going to say you not necessarily sneak in the door because the door wasn't closed to the diplomatic room right as Fial is finishing up his introduction to the captain. And at this point, I'm going to say you can see the command crew at this point at the table. Let me move you guys back. Move you all back.
Also, I'm not being sneaky. Like, I don't care if they knew I wasn't there and just got there or not.
I mean, now you can clearly tell as you walk in that you've definitely caught. Who the fuck is blowing me up? That is fucking weird. Is that one of you guys sending me messages?
Oh,
That's a real question. Was that any of you guys sending me messages on Messenger right there? Before
Me.
no, I didn't do anything.
Okay, cool.
Do you want us to
else,
send you
and I
stuff?
don't
Shepard,
need
that sounded really suspicious, Shepard. Like, no, it wasn't me. No, not me.
Well, no, that way I can. I don't need to look at them. That's all I'm asking.
I'll send you something. Hold on.
No,
There you
that's
go.
not what I was. That's not what I was asking, dude. My phone just blew up, and I just wanted to make sure that wasn't one of you guys sending me messages because I might have missed.
I just don't want you feeling
That's
lonely,
all I'm
okay?
saying. It's all. I'm saying.
Unsolicited dick pics are not appreciated.
I just don't want you feeling lonely.
What well, I missed what that was just. I am. All right. So yeah, Knock, you make your way into the room, and you can definitely tell that you've caught the eye of everybody, of all, at least of the people in the room that you're not familiar with. And the captain says, I'm going to assume that your little look around was satisfactory.
Yeah, the last captain we were working for flew his ship into the sun. I was kind of hoping that wasn't going to happen again.
He, you see him take a moment, and he breathes and says, that was rather unfortunate. He was.
Yeah, you're telling me.
He was quite the honorable man. I would have fought by his side. I did fight by his side on more than one occasion.
So
Does
do
he
you
say
know
that?
why he almost tried to kill us?
Well, it seems
Or not almost tried, almost did kill us.
Well, it seems that you're pretty alive to me.
No thanks to him.
Knock. You shouldn't speak ill of the dead.
What?
All right. Captain Jesleg was a friend of our captain here. All right.
He tried to kill all of us.
I bet you the captain got out. They're not dead.
Unfortunately,
There was
Jeslig
one lifeboat.
is dead.
On to brighter topics. Where are we Where are we headed after this?
Why, I do have a stop off a small moon. It is a day and a half's journey from here.
Where are the Marines
definitely
at?
use your help in. I do have a friend that has reached out. Maybe in the morning, or in the morning. Tomorrow morning, I could arrange transportation for you to see what it is he needs. This would give you a chance to integrate yourselves with the crew.
Sounds good. Who should we talk to if we're looking to, I guess, do some training or improve our capabilities a little bit better in between these tasks you have for us?
Well, that is between you and who you can get along with in the crew. I may be your captain and have tasks for you to do and, things aboard the ship that need to be done, but I am by no means going to tell anyone how to spend their free time. That is theirs, yours.
We spar.
Captain,
Yeah, put some money.
do you have any scholars or the practitioners of arcane magic on your crew?
He looks at you, Scribbles, and looks over to his right at Lady Sarhana.
Hana.
Why?
Okay.
She runs all of the magic on the ship. In fact, she is the ship. Without her power, we would not be. So, the captain looks at you, Scribbles, and says, "What exactly do you know of spell gemmers, son?"
Unfortunately, very little.
Well,
this would be my first time I've been freely allowed to walk about in one of them.
why? We act as any other ship moving through the astral sea.
Okay.
It would take us years at a ship's pace to reach the Rock of Brawl. But with Lady Sarahana here, and once she infuses herself with the ship sitting at the helm, why, we can move very fast.
Fascinating.
She becomes one with the ship. Can see, hear, and feel everything. And she is quite the sorceress.
Mm. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate, I guess. But yeah, I'll remember to stroke the masts as I walk by. But so she's not arcane; she's sorcerer in nature, though. Okay, that's fine. Still interesting, and yeah, I'll take note.
He also says that there is quite a few crew members that do practice magic, and you could probably pick up a thing here or there.
All right, no worries. I'm just curious to who the mages were on the ship, and I'll also ask. That's amazing. And is she also your group healer? Do you have a surgeon?
The head of medicine was identified earlier as Mr. Yaman.
Yeah. Well, if you're into healing, you want to talk to Yalman. Y'all man.
Right.
Y'all
Thank you.
man.
Y'all man. Y'all.
Y'all
Okay,
man.
I don't know who he looks like. Okay.
Y'all man.
Y'all man.
Voice to your boy.
All right. Perfect. Amazing.
Everything gonna be Irish.
The captain says, well, if all of you are in agreement, I guess, and he looks over at you, looks over at the first mate and says, Quincy, will you please take our newest crew members down and introduce them to the crew?
Wait, did everybody in that room introduce themselves?
They did. You were not there for that. Like I said, they were doing their introductions and doing their thing while you were roaming around the ship and going downstairs and having your little thing.
On the
There's
bottom.
a Betty and there's a Betsy. That's gonna be confusing.
Betty or
There's a Bettany and a Betsy. Dude, there's a lot of people on this ship. And if anybody gives me any shit about any name, I swear to God, I'm going to dump you overboard.
Bettany has some stories to tell. Bettany has stories to tell.
There's no twin twists. There's no nipple poppers. There's no, we don't have
nipple poppers.
Oh, dude, that was a thing.
Booby tassels?
That was
booby
a thing,
tassels?
dude. That was, oh my God, that was probably one of the funniest sessions.
We remember. We were there.
Oh yeah,
God.
never forget.
So when do we fall in? When do we report for duty? Like, what's our active shift?
As the captain says that to the first mate Quincy, there, he walks around the table and looks at all of you and says, "Well, if you're ready, I'll take you downstairs to your quarters or to your bunks, and you can introduce yourselves to your shift, and they can give you details as to what you will have to deal with with your job descriptions if you're not away on errands for the captain. If those terms are acceptable, which you just agreed to." And he will turn and lead you guys. Let me get down. Let me do this. Bam! There's so many maps for this ship, dude. I can't believe what I did. I put a lot of work into this motherfucker.
Oh,
the ship looks great.
Boom! You're gonna have to change your names again. So you guys should be able to see in the bottom, or on the, if you're looking at all of the fucking tokens there, you guys are.
Towards to the south.
Yep, you're on the.
Oh,
south,
so it is just everyone all rooming together.
Yep, you can see that you walk in and it's a like a dorm situation. What do they call it? Hammocks. Underneath, you each get a hammock. Underneath a hammock is a foot locker for you to store your personal goods. There are locks on each. And as you make your way down, and Quincy shows you each of your bunks, and you guys can move yourselves around if you guys don't want those bunks. But the bunks that your characters are in will be yours unless you want to go somewhere else. And you guys can trade amongst yourselves. He just sort of says that these are the bunks that are yours. Each lock down there can be reset and is for your own. You can set the combination for yourselves. The crew here is honest. It's not as if it's going to get very far. If someone were to steal anyway.
I hope they don't serve a whole lot of chili or Mexican food in this place because, yeah, I don't want to be on the bottom bunk. All right.
Well, it's not like there's top and bottom bunks. I mean, you each get your own hammock, and underneath your hammock is a footlocker. So,
it says, still, there's going to be a lot of farting in the morning at 6 a.m. This place is going to be rumbling.
And you hear, as you say that across the room, you hear, if you go shitting yourself, we'll throw you overboard ourselves. And then you hear some guffawing.
Prestidigitation of fart out of Kaz.
And Quincy says, calm down. All of you. Show the newcomers the ropes.
All right. Hello, everyone. I am Fjoll.
And he
happy to be
says,
here.
And tell them, make sure everyone is ready at first bell.
Ooh.
And and the first mate turns and walks away, leaving you in a room full of all of you in a room full of people, all chilling on their bunks. You can tell that that everybody is winding down for the night. This is yeah, when they're going to bed because they got to get up and go to work in the morning.
Is there an empty bunk kind of closer to the door?
The bunks that where your tokens are the bunks that are available. You guys are more than welcome to trade amongst each other, but you can definitely tell that the people that have been on the boat are not going anywhere.
Okay.
Them's is their bunks, and they are 100% okay with that. And they'll fight you for it. Well, I wouldn't say you'd be able to tell they'd fight you for it, but you don't see anybody willing to just be like, oh yeah, you can have the other bunk. Although I don't understand why a giant pile of dirt and stone needs a bunk. As a DM, anyway. Sorry.
I'm more interested in the footlocker. I'll try and open it up, but have difficulty with the lock.
No, the lock is open. It's not like it's a combination lock. Like when you were in high school, you could set your own combination for your lock. It's like that. Like it's your own. This is your own little spot.
It's still very tiny. Try and set the combination to 111.
Chris, I'm just going to try to fold myself into my locker, into my lock, like my little lock box. I want to just like fit inside my box.
Close it and lock it. Somebody close it and lock it.
Wow.
Make a acrobat. Would that be acrobatics?
Sure.
I mean, what's a footlocker? A footlocker is what, like 2x3 or something?
So it's a small space?
Like
I could just do that normally.
I'm trying to it's literally a footlocker. Aren't they like 2x3 maybe? 2x4?
Oh, I can do that no problem then.
Like 2 foot by 4 foot?
I shouldn't have to roll. As long as it's not a tiny space, I can get in. So
sure.
I just leave a little crust of like a little lubricant kind of thing around the edges of the locker as I fold myself in.
Well, if you're carrying or wearing gear, you're probably not going to be able to fit, especially if you have a longsword.
No, I do not have the longsword. I didn't take it. I just have a stick which, will lean up against it, and it's just my armor. So I'll like fold into my armor and just kind of, see if I could squeeze in here, make this nice. Oh, this might be a good place for a nap.
Scribbles is like so homeless, it's concerning. It's not even cardboard.
And yeah, he doesn't care if you lock him in. He knows the knock spell. You knock yourself out.
I sit on the lockbox. Escape.
Oh yeah, that's a little different. Yeah.
I'm gonna put my good berries in the lockbox and close mine for safekeeping. They're my one treasure. Unless y'all want to talk to people, I'm good to long rest it, or
Well, that's what I was role playing.
Wait for further orders, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I was role playing. I need a nap for like character wise, so I was like, yeah, hold on, jump in.
I haven't seen this floor. I might take a second to strut, get my own bearings.
Hey, Kaz.
Mm-hmm.
You trying to sell those slippers?
What slippers?
The spider climb slippers?
That we never got.
Slippers.
I have
she
not
gave
given
them to him.
Yeah, I did give him to him. I don't think I have him gave him to him in the inventory, but he does have a pair of slippers of spider climbing. Putting them on, you can. Well, that's what
You got them because you won that race.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're absolutely right. What do I type in for inventory? Is that just slippers of spider climb?
Yep.
I believe it's an actual item.
I think it's actually boots of spider climb, but yeah, you can say whatever, but yeah, it's an item.
Sure. I don't. Yeah, I don't need them knocked. Sure. What do you think's fair?
I don't know. How much do you want for them?
Oh shit.
Oh boy.
600 gold.
I'm fucking poor as shit, so I don't know economy.
600 gold.
Shut up, y'all.
That's a good amount. What are you talking about?
For a green?
Yes.
You're crazy.
It's a wonder
anyway,
sign. That's why.
What do you think?
200?
Deal.
Yours. And the blueberry stops.
I'll give you 250 if the blueberry doesn't stop.
I love it. That's amazing.
Can I give you an extra 50 gold to be racist?
I say fine.
Oh, that's even
That's
better.
amazing.
Oh god. Oh.
Guys, apparently you can buy the rights to bully people.
It's pretty cheap,
I'm
though.
learning more about humanity every day.
All right, 250 gold. I'll take them. Do you have to tune to those? Or
No.
you just got it?
Oh, wait, yeah, it does require attunement, actually, I see.
Oh, does it? Oh.
Yeah.
Ew.
But, yeah, I'll spend my long rest attuning to those.
I'm going to eye Valrith for a second.
I mean,
Valrith, I caught something that you said back in the cabin up there.
What?
You mentioned something about Asmodeus.
Yes.
You have devil packs? Do you have connections that we may explore?
Oh, you're interested in the hells now, right? You want to talk about that now, right?
Ooh.
Damn.
We're about to get saucy. Let's get saucy.
Last I remembered, you ran away from those conversations. So now it's different.
Different when it's not an insult.
I've never insulted you.
I'd like to shoot a quick glance at the now probably attuning or sleeping knock. Like just
Hey, it's a term of endearment.
we called devil spawn?
I didn't say that. I said blueberry.
No, there was some choice words about being the devil, but whatever.
I don't remember that.
I remember that.
I called you Devilkin.
Oh, okay, that was you then.
That wasn't an insult. It is what you are. Why?
It is. Go ahead.
I'm very interested in what you want to know.
What is your connection to Asmodeus? A follower, a worshiper?
Empowered.
Have you been to the hells?
I've lived there for years, so yes.
Jeez.
If you must know, the city of Dis.
I truthfully don't know much about the hells. I just know that there's someone there that needs to die.
And who might that be?
I don't have a name.
Do you have a description?
Me, but older.
Ooh.
You have to be a little bit more descriptive, because you but older is just an older blue tiefling. You come a dime a dozen. You all are not special.
Is this post the fall of El Terrell? I'm lost in the history.
As all of you are saying that, a beautiful,
We'll see about that.
beautiful half elf, blonde, slides
Okay,
in and says,
Wow.
"You, but older, would have to be your father."
Who the fuck are you?
Yeah, what are
Who
you
are
doing
you?
in our conversation?
She is awkward and right up all up in Kaz's business, like uncomfortably close.
Oh, she's
Um,
that on the spectrum. Okay.
She's a close talker.
Not on the
she's one of
spectrum.
those.
a private conversation.
She is right
your
up
name?
right up in your face. I mean, but beautiful. Sounds like your father. I've never seen a
Okay.
you on tea before. You're interesting.
Back away from me before I burn your face.
She's Luna Lovegooding all over.
Luna love gooning all
Hello,
over.
step in, dude. Hello, step in, do something.
I prefer the sweet and sultry tones of Betsy.
Yeah, Betsy's pretty sweet.
Yeah, Chris, bring Betsy down here. Let her whisper sweet things into my ear.
It's gotta be all right, sugar tits.
No, you can hear coming from Betsy's cot.
The sound of an angel.
Yep, snoring hard.
Reminds me of home.
Knox already in love.
And
rumblings of
she
the
says, I'm Vel. Nice to meet you.
Oh, this is a private conversation.
Nothing's private here, but I'll go back to my cot.
Aw.
That would be wise.
Damn.
We almost got it. Don't worry.
She,
I'll slide out of my chest and go over to her cot and have a conversation.
As you say that, Val, Vel looks at you up and down. And Kaz and Nock, since you're real close by there, make perception checks for me, please.
What did Val last say that made her go away? The burning her face off part?
21.
Nice perception.
Perception?
Kaz, yeah, roll perception.
Wah, wah, wah.
Nock, you can see that she is infatuated with Val.
Oh,
Like hungry eyes. I got nothing to
The weird girl?
disguise. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Ship.
Guna
With the
Lovegood.
with the Yuan-Ti from the elves. Just to clarify.
so Chris, when she starts walking away to her bunk and a little bit down, I'll squeeze out of my trunk and I'll go over to her. I'm like, I'm more than willing to have a conversation with you. And if it helps, I'll cast disguise self and I'll look like Val.
No, as you
Climb into my
approach,
footlocker, baby.
and you say
Come
that,
on
she says,
in.
"Oh, I've never seen one of you either. Oh, what are you?"
I'm whatever you need me to be, sweetie.
What?
She looks at you, disgusted, and says,
Aw.
Sam, shoot your shot. Maybe she's never been with a rock monster.
Yeah, I'm just remember, I'm a very unselfish lover, and I'm down for whatever you got coming. And then I'll go back to my trunk.
So great.
Yeah, and I'll give her a wink as I crawl in.
she looks disgusted as you say that, and you walk away.
Yeah, whatever. That's how I roll.
All right.
Back to my
do you
nap.
share that, or do you just know that now that this blonde lady is in love with Val?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Gloam, you didn't do anything. Now look what happened.
I'm going to say that, Knock, you also realize that she's laying in her cot and she's looking over at the group of you, intently, listening. And it's not like, it's not a big room, and sound does
Can I wave
carry.
at her?
Sure. You can see her put her fingers up, and she sort of from the under the sheets, like in an awkward, you can definitely tell she's on the spectrum somewhere.
Hey Val, you got a secret admirer.
Hyper intelligent. You can definitely tell she's hyper intelligent, and you're just one of those hyper intelligent people that just doesn't understand common sense and boundaries, and yeah.
Add her to the list.
Just leaving behind dead bodies and broken hearts everywhere you go, huh?
Some of them still bleeding. Yes.
The trick is to break the heart first.
Jesus Christ.
Kaz, this is a little crowded. We should probably go somewhere else to have this conversation.
We can table this for another time, but the point is, if you have a connection, I think I'd want to perhaps explore this with you later on. Perhaps as a way of getting there.
Absolutely.
I know one way to get to hell. Spin's chamber.
As you all are talking, you hear from Scribbles. You can definitely tell it's coming from just to your right. The drow laying in the cot, and he says, "Well, if you all are smart, you all should probably get some sleep. It's going to be a long day of work tomorrow. You want my opinion.
No one asked you.
But if you're looking to have a conversation, maybe you want to take it out into the other room. The rest of us are trying to sleep. It's called manners, boy."
Can I wait until that guy falls asleep? And then I want to get a bottle or a glass of warm water, and I want to stick his fingers in it so he pisses his cot.
Oh my god.
What color did drow pee?
That's sixth
So
grade
bad.
summer camp all over again. That's
Yeah, I'm
crazy.
gonna stay in my trunk. I'll just close the lid and just that's it for me.
He's giving Loomis vibes, honestly.
Yeah, we'll table the conversation and Valorous will go to sleep.
Time for good old Storm King's prank.
Storm King's
Take his
prank.
hand.
Oops, I accidentally blew up a town.
Take his hand.
Hey, that was all you guys.
A little bit.
Mm.
Yeah, I'll take my long rest.
I stand motionless for 6 hours straight, doing my sentry's rest, standing up, all boring.
I do my 4 hours. Actually, now I'm just gonna stay in my chest the whole rest.
Do we care to keep watch? No? Alright.
Feel nervous enough to want to keep watch. I think we're okay. I
I'm
mean, unless
ready to
someone
work.
trying
Ready
to find us, but Mike did. You might want to watch out for that.
All right. So, all of you settle in for a long rest. Fial, you notice that as the party settles in for a long rest, and it seems like it's a long, quiet night. It seems that all at once, everybody else in this room, this dormitory, these cots, silently slip from their beds and start making their way out into the main room there. All of them looking over at the rest of the party. You can see finger gesturing, sign language as they make their way out.
Okay.
And it's 5 minutes. And as you do that, make a perception check for me.
That's gonna go great. Ooh. 4 total.
You don't you don't pick up on it. But the rest of you can see the rest of the group, or at least all of those people, Vel, Urkoth, Betsy, Vex, all of those named NPCs there, those tokens you can see, make their way out of the room into that main common room.
Yeah.
You can see them all tapping each other and finger gesturing. You can definitely tell it's some sort of sign language. There's definitely some sort of thing going on here. You can't pick up on it. And it's you can see them all grabbing some. You can see them all grabbing some food, coffee, something to start the day. And as the last of them, you can see them all stop picking from the table. Dang, 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 dang. And it's a very loud bell. All of you can clearly tell that this is the beginning of this is the first bell. All of you are, or the rest of you are startled awake.
Oh, that
or not
was a
startled
great
awake,
sleep.
but woken up. The rest of the crew is now out in the main room.
Where did everybody go? So it's just us? I'm like, yeah, where's everyone gone? And he'll look around.
They went ahead.
Slept in.
They ate from the table in the other room, and I guess are moving on. We should join them shortly.
I guess we're not accepted as the crew yet. And yeah, he'll get up.
So soon.
Get up, and he'll cast his prestidigitation to remove his hair. He'll apply his layer of love, his little grease level, and slide his armor on. And you close his bed trunk and grab his hoopuk and shield, and that he rested on his hammock. And yeah, he'll go and over the table. Are we all here? Everyone awake?
What table are we leaving the room? Like,
Well, he said there was all said there was like they ate from a table. I'm going to that table to see if there's any food
table
left.
with
okay, the
plenty
table's
of
over here. I
food.
see
You
it
can
now, yeah.
see ham, bacon. There's pots. There's a pot of coffee that is still warm. Vats of water or like mugs of, or pitchers of water. It looks like just about any sort of fare you would have first thing in the morning.
Perfect. Yeah. So yeah, exactly. So he's gonna grab stuff real quick, and then he's gonna run upstairs because he doesn't want to.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyone to ask any questions? So steal a bunch of food, grab a bunch of food, and then head upstairs.
I'm gonna take a bit of this coffee and just splash it on my face.
That's one way.
I'm told this is tradition to start the day off right.
Yes, that's exactly how we do it.
You're doing very well.
It is good luck.
Adapted human custom.
All right, the rest of you. So that's 2.
I'm at the table.
Yeah, I'm there.
Who's this?
Okay, so that's 3, 4. I still have
Have you been
I
keeping
still
up
have
Go to the table
Valrius,
as well.
Umzia, and Knock. What are y'all doing?
I'll go to the paper as well.
Okay.
Same.
Same.
Okay. Are y'all taking food, taking drink? What are y'all doing?
Yep, I
All
already
of
said that. Yep,
Yeah, I'm gonna tuck in.
everything I can. Yeah.
Okay.
Eat the table if I have to.
All right. So I'm going to assume everybody partakes. Cool.
Yes.
Mhm.
Well, at least
All right.
no one had problems overnight.
Okay,
All your
cool.
stuff's safe.
This is where we're gonna have a little bit of fun with this. We're gonna have a little.
Oh
bit
yeah.
of fun. So I'm gonna say that all of you partake and eat a little bit of something, and as all of you, and even y'all, even as you splash that coffee on your face, you feel weird.
Oh.
We're gonna take a short break, and when we come back,
Weird.
there will be no table talk. I am going to send everybody something. You all are about to get messages on Messenger. There will be no table talk. We'll come back. We'll start at 2:00. There is to be no table talk. And I'm going to send everybody something. As you all walk up the stairs, you start to feel a little funny.
Like when we did climb the rope in gym class, kind of funny.
Chris,
No,
is it
like as if
relevant
you've been slipped a Mickey. Sort of funny.
Ooh, we got roofied.
Oh.
So like university, not high school gym class. All right.
Goddamn right, dude. We're going a little hard. We're gonna have a little bit of fun with this. So I'll see you guys at 2:00. I'm gonna send you all things, and there will be no table talk. We're just gonna jump right back in right at 2:00. Yeah, this is gonna be wild.
I'll see you all in a bit.
I'd love to see a Wayne's World 3.
Rolled these things out because I was figuring you guys were all gonna eat. Cool.
Wayne's World 3 would be a hit, I think.
Dude, Sam, I found a badass fucking Pokemon ROM hack where you play a gym leader.
I think I've seen people play that one. Yeah. I don't know. I prefer a Pokemon game where I kind of explore the map a bit,
You still explore the map. Then you build up your town and all kinds of shit. You're not just in one spot the whole time.
It's dancing.
It's the invention of the gritty.
Which gym leader type did you pick?
Poison.
Nice. Is it Gen 3 and below, or like up to Gen 5?
Did everybody get their
That I
things?
don't know. I just started it.
Where'd you send it on, Chris? Facebook?
Yeah, send them out on Facebook. As you all eat the food and start making your way upstairs, that's what you'll feel. When we come back in actual gameplay, this is how it's going to go for the next 10 minutes. No table talk. You've all been given something. This ought to be fun. This is just me, just me having fun with y'all this time.
Messages are back there, buckaroo.
Is that Kevin Bacon in the background doing the jig, or
That? No.
What is that?
It's from Twin Peaks.
Oh.
It's Richard Horn. No, sorry, that one. Do a different one.
Well, shit, I gotta check. Oh, I didn't get a message yet. Okay.
Yeah, you did, didn't you?
Oh yeah, it's on Facebook. Sorry.
Yeah, it's on Facebook Messenger. Everybody has to check their Facebook Messenger. I gave you all a condition. There is no saving throw. This is just me having fun. And y'all having a little bit of fun, I think. This ought to be cute.
There's an effect on this. I'm led to believe someone fucked with the food. Are we the last ones up?
You are the last ones up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they definitely fucked with our food. Pieces of shit.
All right. So it is 2:00.
No,
Are we all
didn't.
back?
This is the best tasting
back?
food I've ever had.
I mean, it is good. Dude, it's delicious fare. It is delicious fare. You all, well, Fiol was the only one that wore it, but everybody else, I mean, it's delicious fare. If we're all back, there is no more table talk.
Are you comparing Kaz to Joffrey?
I think Kaz is most like hot five.
All right. So once we start, you all have 10 minutes of the effects that I gave you. There is no. All right. So if everybody's back, there is no more table talk. This is y'all walking up the stairs.
I sent you a question, Chris.
Do our characters know that we're under the effect of this?
No, if you ate the food, there's no save against this. I rolled out effects and I pulled effects out of a hat for each of you before this session started.
Perfect.
If I planning on you all eating it, so this was completely random, but yeah, there is no consent. This is the next.
Do we know that this stuff is affecting us?
I'm gonna say as you're walking up the stairs, all of you start to feel funny. And yeah, from here there is no table talk.
Do you guys feel weird?
My stomach's a little buzzy.
Yeah.
Y'all good over there, Kaz?
I'm gonna start pounding on the table, like clearly frustrated.
Choking?
I think we can stay down here all day and not worry anyone.
What is wrong with you guys?
I feel fine. Nothing is wrong. I am excited for this day. And do not regret coming with you guys onto this ship.
Why are you saying such specific things?
Okay.
I think we have time for a quick game of cards.
Can you not talk, Fjall?
Absolutely nothing wrong with any of us. This is perfectly normal.
Do you really think that this is normal?
No.
Absolutely.
Chris, can I look at the food and do a survival check on it, or see if there's any specific food that is? I don't know. Would that be survival? Is that the closest to like poison or?
Sure, make a survival check.
Bruh.
You're able to notice that it was dosed with something. It's non-lethal. It's I'm going to say that you're able to realize that it's like a mild intoxicant. Everybody has a different. It has a different effect with everybody, but it doesn't last long.
That wasn't sausage. It was a poopy.
Huh. This makes me trust everyone of the crew.
Is anyone eating currently at the table? Do I see anyone like still like putting food in their mouth?
No, I mean,
Yeah.
Harold
is still eating.
I'm still eating.
I'm gonna like slap the food out of your hands.
Why would you do
I
that?
don't understand why you would do that.
What's your problem?
I'm gonna point to the food and then do like a.
Is it poison?
We are clearly valuable to this crew in our current states, and we should definitely join them.
You're saying opposite things, aren't you?
Absolutely not.
Do you have your notepad out, Scribbles?
You would see the quill writing.
There's no table
but
talk.
He'll say no.
No table talk.
No. I say no, but the quill's writing. But I say no.
You say no.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna take that and just write poison on one of the blank sheets of paper. No, not even one of the blank ones. I'm gonna write over his writing in one of the pages.
Poison?
The quill is actually writing "idiot" on the page. He's not writing it. He's like, just what the fuck. Anyways, yeah.
Why would they do this to us?
I'm gonna stick my finger down my throat and try to start vomiting.
Mm.
on the table.
Right on the
Yeah, you're able to throw up.
Yeah,
on the
right
table.
on the table.
You're able to throw up on the table, but it's not going to stop the effects of what you've already ingested. It's like being drunk. You can throw up all you want. You're still drunk. Shit's just stuck in
I'm
you.
gonna write
You're
on the
just
paper.
getting rid of everything else.
Just gonna write down the paper real quick. Suspects, enemies, drow? Question mark.
Oh, but me calling you Blueberry is racist, huh?
He's the one that we had a fight with last night, or had an altercation with.
Chris, I'm gonna head
But
upstairs.
drow in general are the ones.
I'm just
poisoning
gonna press the
Hey,
digitation of Talia's vomit. Or on Steve's
I'm just gonna
vomit.
start heading upstairs. I'm ready to work.
Thanks.
Yeah, Chris, you told me that it seems temporary, right? From what
Don't worry, that's not
Yeah,
gross.
it's something mild. It's not going to last very long.
That's what I'll write that down on the next sheet of paper. Temporary? Question mark. Temporary, probably.
I hope this never ends. This is so enjoyable. I will not kill anyone for doing this to me.
No.
Probably the gooner.
I don't know.
Don't let me hog the paper. Do you want to write?
All right.
Y'all's going upstairs.
All
Going
right.
to work.
Y'all goes upstairs. Who else is
waiting
going
till this thing's
upstairs?
over.
Is everybody else going upstairs? What are you guys doing?
I'll follow.
Let's go.
I'm waiting till this thing's over. I'm not going upstairs.
Yeah, I'm not going upstairs either. The crew just fucking poisoned me.
After about 10 minutes,
wanna
the
figure out who needs to
effects
die.
go away, and you don't feel fatigued, injured, nothing. Just seems like it was a mild sort of thing. You each had your own adverse effects. It was yeah. You feel fine.
Fun times.
Long rested.
I feel like we should have gotten like a constitution check to see if we could pass it or not.
Oh my god, my staff is just.
That's an
Bird
Easter egg
sticks.
for something later. Anyway, I didn't say you could maybe not.
It's good. It's good.
Maybe
It's good.
try
It's
to
good times.
see who gave you that and maybe what it was. Could use it on somebody later. But anyway, I would never say that. I would never drop any Easter eggs like that ever. Anyway, I had a little bit of fun. You guys can't use that.
That was
later.
great.
Come on.
No.
Just because I used it doesn't mean y'all can't use it. Yeah, so after about 10 minutes,
Chris.
the effects go away. But making your way back up, okay, what? I'm sorry, what was that, Shepard?
I just have one quick question. Was there anything that was salted on the table still, like bacon or like a cured ham, something that would not easily perish?
Oh yeah, there is. I mean, it's a lot of dried foods.
Perfect. I stuffed like a good portion of random dry foods with this in my pocket.
Okay.
I mean, the poison food?
Yes.
Advise against whatever I mean, unless you plan to feed it to whoever did this to us.
It's yeah. Well, you know.
Are you a cleric? Can you purify?
I regret that I did not do that before we began eating. I trusted these people, and clearly we shouldn't have.
But you could now. Like,
I do have that power.
right? Yes.
I could have called upon my god to purify and bless this food before we partake.
All right, who is the first people making their way upstairs? Is Fiol and Gloam?
And glow. Yeah.
Or you weren't waiting for the effects to dry up before you went up? You just went upstairs? Okay, so the two of you making your way upstairs, you can see that the rest of the crew is, or at least those people on your shift are looking down through the cargo hold. They were watching you, almost as if it was a spectator sport, just for guffaws. And as the two of you make your way up, you can see them begin to break off and say, "Oh, well, that was pretty funny."
Yeah. It was a hoot.
I'm gonna saunter up to the nearest one, slap him on the back, and laugh as well.
Don't take it the wrong way, Mudman. It was everybody's rite of passage here aboard the Destiny. All right, the effects wear off at this point there, buddy.
Who's still downstairs?
I was having fun.
Me.
I stayed down until the effects were off.
Yeah, Valor.
All right, who the fuck did this?
I think this was a initiation to the crew.
I mean,
Hazing?
Sort of.
I can start going to bars and socks, and we can start our own hazing ritual.
Well, I grow a lot of pubic hair in a day, so I've got sprinkles for all of them.
Oh my god.
Good morning, fellow crewmen.
Is that guy's is this hammock wet?
Is what hammock wet?
Did you do it?
The fucking dude's hammock who's a hand I stuck in water
Vex's hammock.
while he was sleeping. Did he piss himself?
If you're gonna pee on his hammock, I'm gonna say it's wet. I mean, what are you peeing like dust or something? What?
No. No, I put his hand in a cup of warm water while he was sleeping.
No, it's not wet. No.
He probably knows prestidigitation, guys.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Right,
no, he'll get his revenge.
Well, you guys want to move on?
Yeah, I'm gonna go upstairs. Angrily.
When I signal, don't eat the salad.
Got something. If something different.
All right. As all of you walk upstairs, you are all assigned tasks around the ship. Those of you that are more dexterous are sent into the rigging. Those of you that are stronger are sent towards dealing with the ropes and some of the heavy lifting. Gloam, you are sent down and you are introduced to the healer, Yao Man.
Nice.
Who is a sweet old man. He is very knowledgeable. You can definitely tell that he is by a very powerful cleric, and knows his way. Just even without magical healing, knows his way around stitching, and just general survival that you could probably learn from.
Excellent.
I'm gonna need and Scribbles, as you're going on, you can see that Lady Sarhana comes out and begins to chat with you and says, I'd be interested to learn what you know. You seemed interested in my ship. So those of you with more of a dexterity-based skill set, I'm going to need you to make dexterity checks for me. Those of you with more of a strength-based skill set, I'm going to need you to make strength checks for me.
What if we're
Scribbles,
neither of those things?
If you're a wise druid,
Yeah, can
How
I
many
like
checks
volunteer
are
to
we
like go
making?
help
Just
with the
one?
helm or something, or navigation, or
I kind of thought I would like help with sales or something.
control water on the astral sea.
well, no. Okay, so
sorry, I can do dex. I can do dex roll, whatever. I don't care.
well, I was going to have Scribbles go with the lady and do an intelligence.
Okay, Arcana
Check.
or just straight
Or
intelligence.
Arcana. I'll go with Arcana.
Very well. Perfect. 13.
Okay,
I'm burn a
so
range.
all right, so you rolled a 13. Okay. Fial, what would you like? You're going with what?
I'm going with athletics for strength. I'd like to burn a rage so I can do this at advantage
Okay.
next minute. Yeah. That's gonna be an 18 total.
Okay. So I'll take that. Okay. Gloam. You're going into the medical bay, or you make your led around, and you're introduced to Yao Man.
Mhm.
I need you to make what would you think would be the best roll for a medicine, or we'll go with medicine check.
Okay. That is that. That is a 19.
Okay. We'll go with Valrith.
Mm-hmm.
What is your
Dex.
Yeah, so you're clearly you have more use in the rigging and in the moving around, where people that can squirrel around do. Make a dex. I'll let you figure it out. Dexterity, acrobatics. Okay. Talia.
I'm interested in doing something. But once you get done with the rest of these people, I'm going to do it.
All right. Well, no. Let's do it right now. What would you like to do?
Am I close to any of the crew members?
You are. You see other crew members up in the rigging, on the masts, moving around on the ropes. You know what I mean? Like they're working a tall ship. Even though there's no water beneath you, you are sailing in the astral sea.
I'm gonna ask the person next to me who was the one that poisoned the food downstairs.
Poisoned. I'm gonna say you're standing next to. I'm gonna go to this sheet. I'm gonna pick somebody here.
Their little fun initiation. It's hilarious.
You are standing next to a human who is young. He is young. He's a 19-year-old.
Okay.
I mean, you don't know he's 19. He's got blue eyes, blonde hair, and he is pretty for being. He's a little pretty boy. He's wearing a dirty bandana. Even though he's pretty dirty. Like he doesn't seem to have bathed recently.
Too much. Okay.
And he looks at you and says, "Oh, blah blah. So what?
Who poisoned the food?
Why, no one poisoned the food.
Who tampered with the food?
Why, no one tamper with food.
Okay. All right. Cool. I'm gonna cast suggestion.
Oh, your new crew. Oh, that's right, your new crew. You eat food late. You have effect. Did you have tongue? Were your tongue stuck to the roof, or maybe you ask question?
I'm going to cast suggestion. He needs to pass wisdom of 15.
Okay. Oh, that's a solid 7. 7?
Tell me. I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder and tell him to tell me who tampered with the food.
Why, the chef always add ingredient should you not eat in time and be late for shift. You well have consequence.
Thank you. I'll drop concentration on it. That's all I need to know. And I'll go back to work.
Brandon, that was the most aggressive sip of water I've ever seen.
Yeah, right. Like, oh my god. Woo!
It's green tea, so you got to be a little angry.
Oh yeah, because it's not black tea.
Makes you angry.
Mm-hmm. Did you see all the dents that I put in it while gripping it?
Remember when Valrith was nice? Those were good times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm sad I missed the heel turn. I didn't see the him coming out.
We never do. On that part 2.
All right, so Valrith, you head upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so what would you like to do when you're heading upstairs? Well, knowing with this information, all you did fail your dexterity.
Oh, no, I'm going to wait.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to wait.
You're going to wait for what?
I'm going to wait to do what I'm going to do to the chef.
Okay. So you're heading upstairs to go to work?
Oh, yeah.
All right. So I do believe had everybody roll, right? Did everybody roll?
I haven't done anything
Chris,
yet.
are you able to swap maps so we can see the top map?
I will in just a second.
Oh, sweet.
All right. So who has not gone? Is it
Holly and Kaz.
all right. So Kaz. Making your way to the top deck. You're met by that drow that you had the interaction with the night before and says, well, seems that you have wings and you'd be perfect for the crow's nest.
So the wings, high perception on you. I'll get up there. Yeah, I'll fly up dramatically.
All right, make a perception check for me, please. Or we'll say a wisdom check.
Oop.
All right. And Talia, walking up, you're confronted by the that same drow, that elderly drow from the night before.
I'm not really gonna say anything. Just kind of keep my head down.
Listen here, lass. I need to know your skills.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be part of the crew, or you can't, if you can contribute, you're not part of the crew.
I can sew, navigate, yeah.
Why is there something about you that looks familiar?
Mm-hmm.
Just have one of those faces, I guess. Do I recognize this person? Does his face ring any bells for me, like having met previously, or?
Make a history check for me.
Oh, shit. That's not a good roll for me. Yeah, no. I know nothing, Jon Snow.
No, you don't. But he looks at you and says, something about you. Maybe you should go talk to Lady Sarhana as well. Along with that bugbear
I'll
friend
keep my
of
head
yours.
down. I'll keep my head down and kind of slump to try to make myself look a little less interesting to look at, I guess. And head towards Sarhana.
Really?
What? I didn't hear you.
Sorry, I was talking to myself there for a second. All right. So I'm going to need you, when you get down there, you walk into the room and you can see Lady Sarhana with scribbles. And
Do I recognize Sarhana at all?
Make another history check for me.
Oh. Nat 20.
You do recognize her. She was, or is, probably one of the best cartographers in your history's entirety. She is a genius and has been, this is like the Captain Kirk of the Astral Sea. She has been everywhere.
You said my history specifically, or is that just kind of like history in general?
History in general.
Okay. So nothing personally, though. Okay.
I'm going to say you probably, with your background, you may have brushed shoulders with her, but when you were very young.
Okay. That's surprising.
Ah, look at you, dear.
I'll point to myself and kind of like look around and see if there's somebody else that she's talking to.
Let's see what you might have to offer. What are you proficient in?
As far as like skills?
Yeah, what are your saves in or your checks in? What are you proficient in?
Wisdom and intelligence.
Make a survival. She looks at you and says, "Tell me where we are."
God damn it.
All right. So that is everybody. So everybody that rolled a 15 or less, you are exhausted from the day.
Nice.
Which means you have one level of exhaustion. Is you are run ragged on your first day aboard the ship. Those of you that passed are not exhausted, but you are, dude, it was a full day. Like you're coming home and I mean, it's like one of those, I haven't worked a manual labor job in a long time. Fuck, I'm tired. Like you're hungry. Yeah. You are, along with the rest of the crew, you can hear the bell ding. And just a few minutes later, the crew, the relief crew, the other half of the crew makes their way up and starts relieving everybody from their positions. And you can tell this is where you can now retire back down to your cots and the deck where there's a couple of tables, and the lower gun deck where your decks are, and where that main table is where there's a bunch of food.
Right. Now, did the relief crew, were they sleeping in the same room as us, or were they in that room that's to the left of the
They
table
came from
on
the is it the aft of the ship? Yep, the aft of the ship.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they came.
Now, is there something special
when
about
you're on
that
the lower
room,
gun
or?
deck there, where the other crew, where the other crew members were? Yeah, they all came from there, and you could see them spilling up and relieving you, while your shift, I guess, would be the right way to put it. Started making their way
That must
down
be
the
the
lower
bunk
decks.
where the magic happens. All right, exhausted. That was a hard day.
How was your training, Scribbles?
Well, it left me pretty sleepy, and I normally like intelligent work. I like to expand my mind, but that's a lot of new knowledge in one day.
I agree. I spent the day lifting heavy things and putting them back down. Not as heavy
You
as
look
me.
like very suited for that job.
My rocks and mud bits are a little dried out. I'm glad for the time to recuperate.
Agreed.
There was one box that had scratching coming from the inside. We should be careful. We should be cautious as to what cargo is on board.
Very true, comrade. Never trust a box that scratches.
Especially one made of wood. You never know.
You never know.
Scribble spend a lot of his time inside boxes.
Wow, usually is a safe place to sleep. They're dark, they're cozy, only one way in and out, usually.
So where are you guys? Are you guys all back in your cots, or are you at the table,
Well, I think we
or
went
are you
back.
upstairs?
I followed y'all downstairs to our bunker.
At the table if he's there.
All right. Well, Fiol and Scribbles are down in their cots. That beautiful blonde half elf walks up and says, "You were all very curious and took everything on the chin, especially the late food."
And you're very tiny. What do you do here on the ship?
Why, I run the rigging, and I'm quite capable with magic.
Are you an enchanter?
Am I what?
What's your preferred school? Are you an enchanter by chance?
No, I'm sorcery.
Oh,
There's a lot of sorcerers on this ship. Are there any arcane knowledge wizards?
Well, there is a couple of wizards, but they're dicks. They treat me like I'm a like I just don't understand. I just don't have the patience to listen to them. Oh, they just drone on and on and on. As she says that, and she's just encroaching on your space.
I'll say it's cause you're beautiful. Just punch them in the face. They'll get the point.
And
you take
Scribbles
two
is just horny, huh?
Can you take 2 steps back, please? You're
Put
making
black
it
light on
difficult.
his little foot locker.
You're
See
making
what,
it
see
difficult
what
for me to
happens.
protect my friend here.
You think I would do anything with him? I like the one with the green skin.
Again, I'll cast disguise self, and I will look like Valorous.
You're a creepy perv.
Like I said,
dude.
I could be whatever you need.
Scribbles is a perv.
Why did you say that, Scribbles?
Life is short. Gain as much knowledge and as much love as you could find.
Where can one find this love?
You find it wherever you can, my comrade.
No, but like, what does it look like? How do you grasp it in your hands?
Well, you just grab onto it. But well, no, I can't. It's only I can't do it. It's minor image. I can't make moving images or anything. So I'll just I'll make an image of like what he thinks Scribbles, I guess, would be a female version of y'all. So like you just got like a rock lady thing going on. She's and I'm
so
maybe
the
this
little
is what
half
you're
elf will move over towards Fial and get all up in his space, and she's gonna start seeing if she can like draw in the mud and the dirt that you are.
I'm just gonna stiff arm her shoulder a little bit. Like,
this could be love for you, and I'll leave.
I'm like twice her size. You can look, but no touching.
There is a Chihuahua German Shepherd cross. Somehow
she's
it
gonna,
worked.
as you're doing that, she's gonna say, "Do you feel that?"
Yes.
Interesting. Well, we should probably go to sleep now. We have a long day tomorrow.
Do you
all want to wake up
cool?
before the bell? If you all didn't find out this morning.
Understood. Do you want to see a neat party trick?
I always like a neat party trick.
I'll lean forward down to her eye level, and from my shoulders, I'll cast Goodberry. And the moss kind of sprouts up, forms little flowers, the little berries, and then I'll collect them and present her with a few. Have you seen a statue do that before?
Are you a plant?
I am what I am. They call me, my friends there, especially Kaz, the tiefling, he calls me a rock monster. I can't say he's not wrong.
The rest of the crew is sort of stiff about new crew members?
All we have is time to get to know each other better. But some of them may take more patience to warm up to. I apologize for them.
If you impress Vex, you'll impress the whole crew. Just saying. And she
What is she?
slinks off back towards her cot.
Which one is that? Okay.
That's the one that
Vex is
Val
the
was trying to
drow
make peeing pants.
that gave you guys
Or
a hard
Nock,
time
sorry,
the night
Nock
before.
peeing himself. Yep.
So what would the rest of you all like to do?
I want to talk to Valrith real quick. Valrith, I was up in the crow's nest. Did you find out who the fuck poisoned us?
The chef.
We never talked to the chef. Why would the chef poison us?
It's apparently something for late eaters.
Do we even know what he looks? Do we know the chef? Have we seen the chef?
No, you have not seen the chef.
I don't.
You know where the galley is?
Mhm.
You're pay him a visit.
Do you? Are you bad?
I mean, I don't appreciate my food being messed with.
Do you want to take umbrage with this? Do you want to talk to the chef? I'm willing to do it if you are.
I'm going. I have a little present for him.
I'm coming with you then.
Okay.
It's not worth my efforts. I go to sleep.
Yeah. I'm going to head to wherever the chef may be.
Yeah, if we know where the galley is, or
All right, 1 second.
Did y'all hear that cry? It came from a crate down below.
Actually,
Should
you all
investigate.
did meet Bettany. She was the chef, and
Bettany. Okay.
making your way
Bettany's the hot elf lady, yeah.
making your way into the galley, you can see that she is hard at work in front of what looks to be a small oven. As Valrith and who else is going with him? Kaz?
Yep.
You walk in, you can see Bettany working, and Bettany is...
Push him in the oven. Hansel and Gretel
Bettany
style.
is a beautiful elven woman. Dark hair with... She's got black hair, hazel eyes, pale skin, wearing clothing that would be appropriate for a kitchen with an apron, but has an air of knowledge about her. And in getting close to her, you can tell that a bit of class as well as you approach.
All right. Are there any like pots or pans or anything?
There is pots, pans, knives, cutting boards. You can see assortment of veggies, doughs, meats lying around. She is not idle in her work. This is like watching Gordon Ramsay at work.
All right, I'm going to pick up one of the pots and throw it.
And as you do
Not
so,
at her, but at the wall.
As you do so, you can see her reach up and she snatches it out of the air and says, "Excuse me, you walk into my galley and throw something at me?"
Shut up.
She looks at you and says, "Oh, don't you dare."
Was it your idea to poison food and not tell new people?
Well,
is this a joke?
It is something that is placed with every meal. Boy, welcome to the destiny. She looks at you and says, you didn't ask, did you? Should you be late for your shift? It comes with everyone. A 10-minute little prank lets everyone know who's late.
Okay. All right. Well, I can see she's one of those people that you're not going to be able to intimidate, so she's got to die.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna cast poison spray. Screw it.
Oh, right.
Really?
Gotta be ramification for this.
Don't give a shit.
Brandon,
Don't give a shit.
Yeah?
I don't give a shit. You're not gonna talk. You're not gonna talk to my character like that and not expect it.
You have a second one though, right?
But thankfully, I'm sleeping in my room.
It's very tragic to inform the crew that Bettany, the chef, fell off the ship and got eaten last night. We don't know where her body is at the end of this.
There was an accident.
I mean, she could freaking apologize because that was not informed. So her puffing her chest up like that, she's not in the right. You poisoned an entire crew without letting them know, and they were new. And then called me a boy. Are you kidding me?
If you want to intimidate her, I can cast Hex on her and give her a disadvantage on charisma saves. Not saves, but skills.
There is only 7 of us.
Yeah, sure. Let's go intimidation instead of the aggressive route.
All right, I'm gonna burn a hex and
All right. So what are you doing?
I'm gonna intimidation.
I'm gonna burn a hex and I curse her and she has disadvantage on ability checks, so I'm just choose all her charisma checks. So
okay. I want her to I'm going to like poke her in the chest and then like continuously poke at her and tell her that she should be apologizing to the rest of my crew.
She looks at you and like a grandmother.
Intimidation. I don't care about grandmothers.
Yeah, she like
I'll bully your grandma.
All right, so what do I need to roll for that?
Shit, not I.
What do I need to roll?
Intimidation, intimidation, or
I'm gonna say with that she you poke her in the chest and you're like and she looks at you and says, "Look,
so none of this is effective.
Everyone is punished for being late for their shift. Every one of the crew members know."
Did you or did you not tell us what time? Did you wake us up? Did anybody wake us up? Did anybody let us know what the ramifications were?
I do believe you were informed to wake up in time for your shift.
Or be poisoned. Right?
Poisoned maybe 10 minutes of trickery, but that just lets everybody know that you're late. Has
And
no
you're costing more time by doing that. So now
lasting
we have to deal with
effects.
that.
Whatever justification you need to say out loud still doesn't take away from the fact that you are wrong.
Well, now you all
You
know
altered the food.
not to wake up late, right?
Kiss my ass. How about that?
She'll turn it into flank steak. Don't tempt her.
I don't care.
But you can't
Alright, guess we're having
say that
alligators
wasn't the
too.
most succulent food you've ever had.
It was shit.
I know even you as a Yuan-Ti knows better than that. It's not my first time around the Astral Sea,
Anyway,
dear.
Kaz, do you have something to say to this? Let me hold my tongue.
You can always take this up to the manager. We can pull a Karen right now.
No. I have a better idea.
I think escalating this into violence could turn long-term ramifications for us. I'm not saying you're wrong. I wouldn't mind it as well. Just
I play the long game, Kaz.
that's fair.
I'm gonna leave.
Thanks for the
You
idea,
flip a
Gary.
table on the way out, though. Can you have a quick ring thrashing?
Throw another pot.
Throw another pot.
Yeah, I'm gonna flip something over. Wave my arm across her station, knocking everything off.
Yeah, I'll also leave the galley and head back to the.
Use one of your wings to knock something to the ground.
I could definitely do that.
You know you guys are going to be on dish duty for like the next 2 weeks, right?
Who cares?
For the cream duty.
Would it be like Angel and Scream? Or no, Cyrus. Not Angel. Damn it, I fucked it up. Banshee.
All right. So the night goes by. Those of you who suffered exhaustion do not gain any spell slots back, but you do regain your level of exhaustion, or lose your level of exhaustion.
No, I love those so much.
And the next morning, you can see as I'm going to say all of you notice as the rest of the crew in your bunk begins to start moving and start filtering their way out the door. All of you wake up. And the first mate is standing at the door in front of your bunks. It says, newcomers. The new crew members. The captain has requested your presence.
Did something happen? Are we in trouble?
Why, he did say this morning that we would be close enough for
Yes.
you to do a little work for him, right?
Yes, of course. Not a problem. I'm fine to follow and make our way, I guess.
He looks at the rest of the crew or the rest of the party and says, Are all of you okay? I have received some disturbing reports from my wife.
No.
Amazing.
I'll turn to Scribbles. What did you do?
I
did you
did. I
go?
did not leave my chest. I was in my box the whole night.
Oh. Gloom,
Somebody
what
turned
did
their
you
microwave
do?
off. It's still beeping.
Yeah,
Someone's
okay.
microwave is beeping.
We have a good thing going here. How could you?
And the first mate sits down right there on Knox's bed. Or Knox's hammock. In front of all of you and says, my wife is Lady Sarhana. She can hear.
Which one's that?
She is the one that runs the helm. Runs the ship. When she ties into the ship, she can feel, hear, and see everything. It's like the ship is an extension of her.
Like the Andromeda Ascension or whatever the hell it was called. Fun. I'm just going to use my Arcane Recovery, Chris, to get that one level spell slot I use for Disguise Self. Do we have the same shifts today?
Today will be a little different. But I need to know that
Then
all of you are on the up and up.
Up and up.
I
I'm
feel
up.
better being down to earth and grounded, so to speak, but I guess. We have wingsuits, so if we need to go flying around, we can go up.
I don't believe you have a wingsuit
Thought you
anywhere
lost
there,
your
buddy.
wingsuit.
Yeah, you got rid of that wingsuit. You sold it.
I'm not saying me personally, I'm saying us in general.
No, he looks at you and he's like, I need to know we're on the same level.
If work dictates the merit of the man, and no questions asked, I will do my part. And I'll head towards the captain's quarters because that's where he said I was being summoned. So he'll walk that way.
And the first mate looks at Valrith and says, and you, despite our chef's, well, shall we say, aversion to being late for work?
Your crew members will die if they do it again.
He looks at you and
I do not play
says,
games.
threaten another one of my crew members, and I'll kill you myself.
I'll threaten you.
Then
do it
be
now. I'll
on
threaten
time. Is
I
what
will
I'm
threaten
saying.
You do it again.
Valrith, save that aggression for people who truly deserve.
We were poisoned. No one told us. And you expect me to be kind? And he threatens me to my face. It doesn't matter. I do not know them. I feel like my aggression is well placed. How easy could it be snake poison in our food? We weren't damaged because we knew we weren't after the fact.
It was a rough 10 minutes. Most of you spent 10 minutes muddling garbage, and I couldn't speak and express myself normally. I hate it all. But it was very tasty.
The first mate looks at you, Valrith,
Honestly,
and he takes a vial. You can see him pull a small vial out, and he tosses it to you and says, well, maybe being you so clever could find a more useful use for it?
I don't need your crap.
No, what you need is my experience, boy.
Again.
And I'm going to turn to Fjall again. They provoke me.
Maybe it's a term of endearment and he loves you.
It is not.
The
Words
first
and
the first mate
transgressions aside,
smirks
we are so
and you can
this
see a
ship.
smile on his face.
See?
He's taunting you.
That's fine. It's fine.
Wednesday. We appreciate you coming to get us. First thing, as asked.
And he looks at you, Fiol, and
Please.
says, "My name
my
is not
friend.
Quincy to you. It is First Mate."
I thought you were first mate.
Again, I'm going to look at you and be like,
All right, fuck this guy.
told you. Come on, guys.
We take over the ship. Do you think we can do it?
The discretion is worthwhile. Let's just go.
We've had 1 day of training on the ship. I think we know how to operate it.
Young men always measuring their units.
First mate. Let us handle this later amongst ourselves.
Wonderful.
We have some tempers that need ironing out.
Well, then I shall lead you downstairs to the chamber. And he does. He leads you down into the cargo hold, and you see a portal open.
Ooh. Who opened
The
with such
captain
beautiful
has
magic?
a friend here who has apparently not been communicating with him, and he's a bit concerned. We're asking that you investigate the situation.
Good enough for me. And I'll jump through the portal.
What's the captain's friend's name? What's he look like?
It is. Hold on, I have it right here. His name is. Why would I leave it on the floor when I can just bring it right up here? His name is Thurnkin Baskerd. Thurnkin Baskerd, DMD.
Turd bastard.
Turd bastard.
Thurnkin Baskerd, you fucking assholes.
Turd skin. Turd skin bastard.
You got some wild names.
I hate all of you.
Turd skin bastard is definitely
Rumble
this dude's
turd
name.
skin.
Thurnkin Baskerd, not shit skin bastard or something. Whatever you guys were doing.
Turd bastard.
Turd.
I feel like this is a scene out of Monty Python or Cheech and Chong.
Can I help you with the pan situation?
Yeah, that's right. Hard hat, lard ass. Yeah, you know what?
How long do we have?
He looks at the portal and says, You go through the and he as you you see the portal. He reaches out and he hands you he hands you a ring. Turn the ring. Say the captain's name. It will open a portal back to the boat. It will last
Understood.
1 minute.
Great.
Turd Ferguson. It's my name. It's my name. Turd Ferguson.
Hey,
My name.
Valorith, we need to talk.
I am
I
open
love
ears.
your mother, Trebek.
I shoved you through the portal.
All right.
First mate, I'm really sorry about him.
All right, so
He's probably
You apologizing to his ass for it.
Valrid just got pushed through the portal by Fial, and you guys disappear. What would the rest
Fial
of you
jumps
guys
in.
like to do?
I already jumped through.
Yeah, I'll follow. I'll go next.
well, everybody's going to the portal. I gotta go through too.
All right, who was the last person to go jumping through the portal?
I'll go last.
Okay, so
I stay back with my bow anyway.
Knock, as you're the last one to make your way through the portal. Quincy stops and says, "The last we heard of Baskard, he was making his way to clean the teeth of a green dragon named Sarah Semir."
Don't worry, we'll get Turd Basket back for you guys. No problem. And then I'll hop through the portal.
We started this episode by I've got all these names all planned out. You can't make fun of twin twists or nothing. And then he makes a turd burglar.
I hate
Ruppel turd burglar.
dude. You know what? I'm almost gonna quit this campaign because of you right now. Fuck you,
Brother in
guys.
Christ, you named him.
This is
I'm
not
not
as
gonna
bad
lie,
as
when
Twin
you said he was leaving
Twin
to clean, I
Twist
thought
was
he was gonna
bad.
be
Twin
cleaning the
Twist was
bathroom.
bad, but
I
dude,
was gonna die.
I didn't come up with turd
Fucking
burglar.
Turd Basket cleaning toilets.
I did not come up with any turd burglars or.
No, it was Turd Baskins.
I'm done. I'm done with
Asking
all of you.
turds.
That's
Asking
right.
Rob.
You all. So Rob, Katie, and Cole all have disadvantage for the next 18 sessions forever. That's it.
Amazing.
So yeah, I guess I gotta change the maps. Fuck. I do have the map for this somewhere.
We won't burn the ship down. We'll just give everyone terrible nicknames.
That'll show him.
Psychic damage.
Yeah.
Long-term damage.
Emotional damage.
Oh my god. I'm done with you. Here you go. You guys can hang out in a lava pass for a second.
Hang out in the lava?
Emotional
There's nothing here.
I'm not seeing anything. Unless. Separate.
All right. All right, I gotta find the map.
I'll be right back.
You know, Brandon, one of these days you're going to come across an NPC that's not going to be so patient.
I would like to come across an NPC that I could actually intimidate.
No, they're called our enemies, first off.
And I'm just saying, it's, you know, UNT from Avernus. You talk to somebody like that, it's immediately answered with aggression. So,
Oh yeah, absolutely. The cook should die.
I mean, we are still guests on this ship, so
that doesn't mean you needed to be treated poorly and fed crap. That's going to alter your.
Day. The coffee was good. The coffee was good. It was 10 minutes. Could have been a lot worse. Could have been paralyzed.
So if we were, go ahead.
It shows a lack of respect for the captain to do that. I mean, because number one, the captain should take charge of his own damn ship.
In most cases, it is a crime to tamper with someone's food without their knowledge.
We need the FDA to look into this.
They are the FDA. What are you talking about? It's a ship.
I've been told many times it's illegal to slip something into people's food without their knowledge.
Rough seas and tough kitties from here on out, guys. Get it together. We're glorified pirates.
Mario Kart. I think I recognize those sounds. Is that Mario Kart?
Yes, that's my son.
I thought I'm trying to recognize what the sounds are.
He loves Mario Kart, so he's watching it right now.
Yeah, the new Mario Kart for Switch 2 looks pretty sick.
Mm-hmm.
I've never owned any Nintendo devices, so.
Mm-hmm. Saw my wife. My wife is a Mario girl, so she's got him on that. So.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
What's the weirdest Mario game in your opinion?
I can do the more.
Are we still dropped in the abyss? I just see white death. Oh no, there we go. There is something. There's kind of a map. We're in some snowfield.
That was random.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I'm about to drop you guys in your place. I'm about to drop you guys. Drop. No, I'm not going to drop you guys. I'm not.
I think I might just switch to greatsword right now. Actually, if we're gonna get into combat, potentially, I might just summon. Yeah,
summon a big giant sword.
Let's do it.
I'd lend you mine, but it's kind of part of my body.
How do you regrow
No,
things
so
quickly,
all of you appear. The portal opens and dumps you out in front of what looks to be a dentist's office.
Dentist office. That's scary.
You can see on the front, hanging over the door, is what looks to be a small dragon maw. And on the door it says Thurnkin Baskard, DMD.
Dr. Turd Burglar?
Stop it. Thurnkin Baskard.
Turnkin Baskard.
I'm done. That's it. I quit.
It's okay. I can just call him Doctor now. That's so much easier, Chris. That's much easier. Doctor's good. It's easier just to call him Doctor. That's a terrible name.
Gloam, what is this place?
We have these rocks in our mouths that require cleaning and sometimes surgery in order to keep us healthy. I don't know. What do you have?
Wait, you have rocks in your head?
I do. Yeah.
Does everyone have them? Can I see?
Yeah, some of them are smaller, some are more predator shaped.
I've heard teeth called rocks.
I mean, I'm trying to explain it to a rock, so
They're pretty much rocks. So yeah.
So you train humans. You train humans to polish your face rocks.
correct. They go to school for many years to learn to do this.
They insist that they're doctors too.
And that is what is the doctor? That's advantageous in battle.
All right, I'm back.
Sometimes, if you're down to it, yes, your teeth are your last stop.
So it's polishing of weapons.
Can be, certainly.
This is a very important.
Chris, while they're
it's a very
talking, I am going
important
to summon a great sword and make it my my packed weapon. I'm swapping now.
Okay. What's your greatsword look like?
So the way I envisioned it, because it comes from the Shadow Realm, I'm imagining Shadow Kai weapons are like kind of chain based. So
Shadow Realm, you say?
imagine Cloud's greatsword, but like with chains instead of a bandage on it.
Mm.
Does the hilt look like
Nice.
a Yu-Gi-Oh card wrapped around it?
You go.
I stand battle ready like the Yu-Gi-Oh does all the time. Yu-Gi-Oh sucks.
You need to
I
put
never got that.
Kaz, you need to
Anyways,
widen your stance.
I want to hit something with this sword.
Hit me with it.
I'm gonna hit you with my sword.
Test it.
Yes.
You've gone down in battle twice.
Test it.
Yes.
He makes
He's
a good point.
A very flimsy rock.
What did you say, Scribbles?
Over there?
Don't want to hit you with a big edged weapon.
All right, who's knocking on the door for the doctor?
I'll knock on the door. And I'll freaking punch it. Unarmed strikes.
The door swings open. It is not.
We've just gotten progressively farther from the mic throughout the session.
The door is not the door is not sealed or locked or latched. Punching it, it swings wide open and slams and hits the other wall. Bang!
I open the door. I'm victorious.
Very good job. Very good.
And on the other door, you see an old gnome. No, what? Why do you have to make such a racket making your way in? Jesus, or not Jesus, but God's below.
Are you bastard?
Jesus is back on the boat.
I'm Thurnkin. Thurnkin bastard.
You're not answering your phone.
Basket.
People are trying to call you switch providers.
Trying to call me what?
Nothing. Captain Gredshell was concerned about your correspondence with him. Said you had a favor that needed dealt with.
Well, yes, I was preparing for an expedition into the jungle, into the jungle swamp.
He sent us as your bodyguards, I assume. I am Fjall.
Well, Fial, it is nice to meet you, but as my escort,
sorry,
no, as more of an expeditionary force would be more what I'm looking for.
Can you polish my face rocks later?
What are we trying to find?
Why? I'm trying to find a cure for a cavity for a green dragon.
Very interesting.
What is a cavity?
It can't be purified with traditional magic.
A rot in the tooth
Yeah.
of a green dragon. Yes, I know. Green dragons are traditionally self-serving and evil, but here on this rock, we all sort of work together. Are you all?
What is the ingredient you're missing?
Why, a few things.
Okay. Yeah, we get to play the rock polisher assistants.
I do not think I like this job.
Well,
And why don't you like this job there, Mudman?
I am made of stone, and I do not like being an assistant. But if we must search for things in the jungles, then that is fine.
What do you mean, don't like being an assistant? Don't you want to learn things?
I want to become a great and powerful warrior, sure.
Well,
But I do not see how. Do not think our skill sets align very well.
and how is that? If you don't know how to heal, well then you won't know how to hurt, will you? Right?
I did not think of it that way.
Oh, does it? I don't think it works like that.
hmm,
You don't learn strengths without learning weaknesses. Just like you don't learn weaknesses without learning strengths. If you look at the world as a one-sided thing, you will not learn. You will only learn half of everything.
I strive for knowledge, and if I have to go trekking through jungle to find it, so be it.
To get
Give
back
us
on
your
task.
list.
To get back on task, what are we looking for?
Why, I'm looking for a cure for my old friend's cavity.
Yo.
That's the biggest thing I've heard all day.
I've already told you. My green dragon friend named Sarah Samir has a cavity. I look to cure it. The captain owes me a favor, which is why you are here.
Then let's go.
We are sworn to do the captain's duty right now, so
It's our first job as pirates.
Don't say that. Say that.
I wouldn't call any of you pirates.
I think privateer is the more technical term.
He looks at
Yeah.
he looks at you and says, I wouldn't even call you novices at this point.
Neither would your mom. Hey.
Oh,
Oh, be nice.
Oh, like Andrew Dice Clay. Do you want to do that? Should I flip my
Hickory
Zippo
dickory dock.
while I'm doing that?
All right, we got 30 minutes left of the game. Let's do something.
All right.
Later.
So I guess he's going to give us like a list of things we need in this trek, or like he hasn't. I asked what we needed, and he just said the cure. So
Sure. Like a white-coated vampire.
Well, if all of you are interested, I would love for you to go and meet my cousin, Batrot.
Bat Rot, where can we find him?
Well, he lives in the monastery, just north of the city. He's a pseudo dragon.
oh, is my pseudo dragon still following me around?
He is.
All right. Well, I guess
And that
we're off to the
pseudo
monastery.
dragon does seem to be very familiar with this character roaming around his feet like a cat that is very familiar, very friendly with this person. I'm going to say all of you noticed that.
Sorry, I had to run off, guys. Sorry about that. But what did I miss? My mom got hurt, so I had to run out and help her.
Oh God!
What
Yeah,
happened?
no worries.
What happened while I was gone?
We basically were introduced to this individual that the favors owed, the gentleman, the doctor, the dentist that we were making fun of.
Third kin bastard.
And he says, "Yeah, the doctor." Anyways, the doctor, we were tasked with helping or going to help speak with his brother, his cousin or whatever, about where to find this cure for a green dragon tooth cavity. So we're tasked with going through a jungle and rainforest or something to find, I'm assuming, components for this cure.
To the north of some city.
Yeah. And Fjall asked for a free rock polishing once it's over.
Well, that sounds sexual, but okay.
Look, Gloam said
First
everyone's
face.
got face rocks, and this
Yeah,
guy
face
polishes them.
Yeah.
I wanted to be better in battle.
Yep. And that's it. But so far he hasn't told us what exactly we're looking for in this jungle, even though we did ask twice. He just says the cure, so we have to go speak to his brother, I guess, the pseudo dragon person.
Okay.
What's the name of the city we're headed to, and which direction and how far is it from here?
I think we're heading out of the city. We're in the city, and we're heading out of the city to like the monastery or sanctum or whatever it was. But I don't know the name of the city we're in.
I look around. Are we in a city?
You are in a small village.
Right.
There's a couple of looks to be a couple of houses and a couple of small tents.
Claims.
Nice. Oh,
I'm doing a lot of talking today, guys. Y'all can pick it up.
The what? I missed it. What did you say?
I'm doing a lot of talking today. Y'all can pick it up.
Well, like I said, we should head on out and go meet his Sue Dragon brother, Nomcot or Fat Cot.
Right?
I think it was
Fat
Fat
Rod?
Rod.
Fat Rod. I didn't write it down.
Bat
Rod?
Rock. Oh my God!
Rock.
It's not.
Fat
It's
Rock.
not Fat Cock.
Fat Rock.
Sorry, it's not Fat Cock. Sorry, guys.
No,
I don't care
Fat
what
Rock, I
kind of
heard.
OnlyFans.
I heard Fat
We're
Rock.
not doing D&D OnlyFans here. It's not Fat Cock. It's Fat Rock. That's right.
All right, well, we'll head towards Bat Rocks. Thank them. Do people look at us weird in this village, or strangers that just zap into town from outer space normal?
You do see as you come out that this is looking around. Everybody, all of the people you see are Alkin. They look like owlbears, but they walk upright.
like it.
It seems civilized. There's trade, markets going on. They're speaking
We
in
should
common
pick up vegetables.
as all of you exit and start looking around the village.
The crew's
They
gonna get
all look at
scurvy.
you abnormally. You are clearly strangers in this very, very small village.
I'm gonna
And one
just
walks up to you and says,
as we
"Oh,
like.
hello. Who are you?"
Oh God.
He is 7.5 feet tall and looks like it looks like an owlbear that is just standing upright. Does not seem
We're looking
aggressive at all, but looks at you and said what he said.
We're looking for a rock walk. Rot walk. Rot rock?
We're looking for a Bat Rock.
Bat rock.
The monastery.
It looks down at you and says, "Died long time ago."
You'd
What?
think that his cousin would know that.
Should we turn around and inform him?
And you can see he turns around and says, you see, and you hear clock, 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 clock.
Hey, I'm done with this guy. I'm done with this guy.
And turns back around at you, Shepherd, and looks down at you.
Sounds
and
like
says,
a titty party.
"Oh, fossil walking."
Fossil? What?
Hello, I am Fjol, the rock monster. What is it you require of me, little bird?
Well, you're still smaller than he is. It looks at you and says, "Construct from times of flesh."
Is this guy asking if I remember anything?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
He didn't say that. No, I said what I said.
Well, I'm hard of hearing, so
My furry comrade, which way to the monastery?
Don't understand, comrade.
Friend?
Friend, monastery. To the north. 600
And I'll
paces.
kind of 600 paces, nice.
that's not far.
And I'll kind of gesture a thank you and walk north.
Yeah, I want to check out the marketplace first.
Walking through, everything is built for Alkin. They're a little bit bigger, even bigger than your size. And none of this equipment seems familiar to you at all.
On the way back, we should get some vegetables. That crew's at risk for scurvy.
Honestly, I don't think it's a bad idea to get our own food since I don't trust the chef on this trip.
I would be happy to purify our meals if that would make you feel better.
It might save Valthrith from killing the chef.
I do think that might be a concern.
He did seem rather angry.
Yeah, Bowers was about to do it. I wasn't going to stop him.
He was going to do a murder.
I was going to
do. Sorry.
I was going to do it.
He was going to catch a murder.
Loam, if you're willing to burn a spell slot on it every morning to make sure that we're not.
If it prevents murder, I think it's worth it.
Yeah, I suggest we succeed in our first mission. Let's head to the monastery, then grab supplies once we know we've finished what we needed to do.
Sounds sensible.
All right.
600 paces, and yeah, it's not far.
All right. All of you make your way up the street to the temple. Opening the door, you see Thurnkin Baskard. I'm done with your jokes. I'm done with all your jokes. That's right.
I love these names.
He is. Oh, come on, man, dude. My names suck.
No, they're the greatest. I love them. Keep them.
They're so horrible. But so anyway, okay. I can't wait for next session because y'all are just gonna. This is just gonna be a comedy. This is gonna be like a comedy D&D session from now on. Anyway, so making your way up the street into the temple, you do see Thurnkin, and he is working inside this temple. And he says, I've figured it out. All of you, come inside, please. I do believe all of you were sent by Captain Gredshell.
Yes,
You
we're
all
here to help
do have the
assist your
stink of
cousin.
his portal.
This monastery, who is it dedicated to?
I cast prestidigitation.
You see what I did there? That was an owl joke.
He looks at you and says, why, a power that is almost as old as the universe.
So it should have a name then.
And he looks at you and says, and that'll be a name I never whisper aloud. And should I? Well, we're all fucked then.
Cool. So
So
what did you
what is
figure
your
out?
discovery?
Why? It's a fungus. What I'm looking for all of you to do is clean the fungus off my green dragon friend. It seems to be vampirically draining its power through its teeth.
Bathing a dragon? Okay.
I know it may sound, morally unethical to help a green dragon. But out here, things are different. Just like you. And he looks at Kaz and Valrith and says, morally opposed, yet working together.
Don't judge me. You don't fucking know me.
Yeah, morally opposed.
It's okay, guys. We got this mission.
You can do it.
Rocks are the natural enemy of mushrooms. We got this.
My tummy is the natural enemy of mushrooms. Yum, yum, yum.
See, we need not worry.
Scraping fungus off a large creature sounds like my college days.
Where does this dragon make its home? This Sarasmere.
As you say that, this figure, Thornkin, walks up to Gloam and says, you will be the spokesman for the party.
Ooh.
That which has the least to say always seems to use their words the best.
It is true. I am very wise.
The insults never end.
Congratulations on the promotion.
If that's the standard, then it should be Tenalia.
All right, I'll take my promotion.
You receive 1 gold in advance. Congratulations.
What, honey? Did you get some?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I got some. Anyway, no, I didn't get any. Sorry. Anyway, yeah. So, that was just me
Did
being
he tell us
gross.
where to find
Sorry.
Did you tell us where to find the dragon?
He does. He looks at you and says, "Why, head to the east."
East.
You will have to enter a jungle terrain. 7 miles.
Are there any
She is angry.
natural in this jungle
What was that?
we should look out for? Are there any natural dangers in this jungle we should look out for?
Yes.
Thank you.
She has been angry for a week or so now. And with a green dragon's ire, unfortunately comes predators. Crocodiles, gators, hydra, maybe.
We're getting some new boots.
Although I would
think we're
really
able to
hope
handle
not with
those.
a hydra. I don't believe she's become that angry yet, but I can definitely tell you that the reptile life has gone completely apeshit in the area. Should we calm her down? Life should return to normal. Again, like I said, I know it is a green dragon, but out here, things are different.
Fair enough. Does
Ready
anyone
to
need
go?
to do anything before we leave?
Should we perhaps pick up supplies before our trek?
I got what I need.
I'm set. Didn't seem like they had much in the way of equipment for us humanoid folks.
Oh no. Okay. So I guess I can retcon a little bit. Being on the boat, you would have been able to pick up just about any sort of
Base supplies?
basic supplies you would have wanted: pythons, rope, rations, water, non-magical items from the old school player's handbook that you would have wanted. You would have been able to pick up like handily.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna buy a shitload of regular arrows then.
Any kits or
Yeah, you said anything from the player's handbook, Sam. So you got your normal, like, explorer's pack, your climber's kits, all that stuff's in there.
right, but like carpenter's kits, brewer's kits, disguise.
Yeah,
kits.
all that's in there. Yeah.
As long as you can carry it, I'm going to regulate like gold, and you can't walk around with like you can't have a 150 weight and be carrying like 25 lanterns or something. You know what I mean? Like, let's keep it real, but
Yeah, within normal encumbrance rules.
Yeah, within normal encumbrance.
Within normal encumbrance rules.
Yeah.
All right. Then I'm gonna pick up some smith's tools. Yeah.
Yeah, I picked up alchemy
yeah, you would have been able to do that on board the ship. I mean, despite being poisoned and doing all that, and you would have noticed that your foot lockers were fully stocked with stuff for you.
What kind of stuff?
Whatever
like,
you want
like I
from the
said, like
player's
basic
handbook?
supplies, like from the player's handbook. Like you've got fully regimented. You don't have to worry about spell supplies as long as they're not ridiculously priced. Food, rations, clothes, the rope, pythons, those sort of things.
But nothing specialized. Got it.
Yeah, nothing, no magical items or anything. But you would definitely survive day to day.
Can I buy a mirror?
Sure. Where are you going to put the
you
mirror?
and I might need to have a conversation about that afterward.
Interesting.
I think my mirror comes in the alchemy pack or something. So one of them has a mirror in it.
Chris, what were the stats on the wingsuit? I have a wingsuit in my inventory from that, thing we did.
If you use it, you can put it on. It is, it has a weight of 15. And it really doesn't have an effect unless you're super high up.
Gotcha.
You have to be 1,000 feet up, and you can move 1,000 feet forward. Or per 1,000 feet up, you can move per 1,000 feet forward. Yeah.
Can I buy manacles?
That's weird.
What, manacles?
If we ever need to restrain somebody like a mischievous chef.
Are you multi-classing into bard?
No, but there's going to be something that I need to do. I got my eyes on a specific target that I need to get get a specific magical weapon or magical item. But we'll get there later on. Chris, can I buy manacles?
Yes, you can buy manacles, whatever they are in the player's handbook. What is that, like 10 copper pieces or 10 silver pieces or something? Whatever they are in the player's handbook. Oh, shit.
Can I get materials to use with my herbalism kit to make healing potions?
Yes.
Okay.
2 GP. Oh yeah, I'm gonna buy 5.
Yeah, this is, I mean, you're able to get whatever you want aboard this ship. Despite the fact that you were drugged and mugged and, well, you weren't mugged, but.
That's next on the list.
No, it's really not. Like, you all just woke up late. Or did you wake up late?
Mm-hmm.
It was only the
Let's
first
head
day.
east.
That was only the first day.
Yeah,
It's
before
gonna
you
get
lose.
easier, guys. I promise. I'm not gonna haze you guys every session. I promise.
What?
But you guys give me a hard time. I had to give you a hard time. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, good. I love
Make
it.
holy water? Can you
Yeah,
really
it's
physically
clerics can. Yes, clerics can make holy water with an hour of action.
An hour? Okay.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I'm ready to go.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm ready whenever.
Me too.
All right. So the doctor explains to you that the green dragon that has this island moon area, despite them coinciding with a green dragon, the green dragon has pretty much been, oh shit, it's fucking angry as fuck outside. Anyway, the green dragon, despite most of the time being vile and disgusting creatures, this green dragon has been a vital part of this area. Give me 1 second, guys. This cat is going fucking crazy. That is so wild. What, cat? All right, bye. Oh, hold on. I gotta let the cat out of the room. Oh, it's because you're in the room. All right, my bad, dude. My bad, dude. Sorry. Didn't even know you were in my fucking room. Sorry about that. I didn't even realize my roommate's cat was in my room, and that thing was going fucking ham. Anyway, so what was I saying? Oh yeah. So yeah, despite this green dragon's mostly being evil, this green dragon is a vital part of the economy and ecology of this place. and it is fucked up. And Thurman Bastard. That's right. No more jokes, fuckers. Wants your help in trying to cure this dragon. Right? Yeah.
Yep.
If you all are ready, I can point you in the direction of his forest. It is quite mad at this point.
All right.
But should you help him, I'm sure he will take it easy on you and definitely owe you a boon.
That sounds fair. And I guess he'll look to take the direction and head on the whatever way he points.
All right. Nice. Nice. Very nice. I have a map for that. That's not the map.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So he points you all on into a jungle area.
A jungle area
where you spend the next couple of hours, and this is where you all can conversate.
While we're traveling, can I be looking for poisonous plants and whatnot?
Sure.
Through this jungle.
Sure. Make a survival check for me. We'll go with the survival. Would that be a fair roll? Survival.
I believe survival, either survival or nature. I guess whichever.
I'll let you
With
pick.
that.
I'll let you guys pick on how you want to.
Oh, nat 20. Let's go.
All right. So for 4 hours, you're traveling. You're able to procure enough poison to make 4 arrows. 4 doses. We'll say 4 doses. Right? Would that be fair?
4 doses of what?
Poison.
Hold on. Add custom item.
Y'all are probably going through like the map change of hell right now. Oh, look, there's music on that one. Oh my God. Really? All right, we're almost there. Where were we? As I move the map.
We were just heading towards the jungle.
Oh yeah. Oh my God.
Dragon's Forest.
Bless America. I've got to go through so many maps to get you guys there. I'm losing track of what I'm doing. Jesus Christ. Actually, you know what? This is probably as we're getting on 4:00. We're probably gonna. It's probably a good place to end it right here. As all of you make your way into the jungle, you see a large stone structure covered in moss, vinery, and trees that are old, hundreds and hundreds of years old. As you make your way further in, you can see the dense green grass, the green water. This place is definitely environmentally controlled. And along with that, you can see that the greenery has a touch of Fey. Valrith and Kez, you would definitely notice this first. That along with normal grass and vines, there some of this shrubbery has life, as in the Fae. And we'll let you guys role play for a few minutes as you make your way into this. This is what you see. You can you guys see the map that or the screen that I put up?
It's like a green.
I see that.
Like a temple-ish looking thing.
Yep.
Yeah, that is what you guys see as you approach. As you make your way up through this swampy greenness.
Is it normal sounding like animal life, like frogs and stuff, or is it quiet?
You can definitely hear frogs, toads, dragonflies, horseflies. Yeah, it's normal. It's normal life, but it is definitely all of you do get a hint of magic, a bit of more.
A bit of more.
And knock with a 24 survival, you can definitely tell that you're in some things territory that is definitely doing a lot of influence to the area around it. Whatever is here is old, very, very old. If Cole's even still here.
No, I am. We should proceed with very much caution.
We should proceed with abandon and whimsy.
What are
you worried about?
I worry about everything.
It's rife with magical forces, weird plants. This is right up your alley.
Yes, I know. It gives me stiffy. That's why I'm saying proceed with caution.
That's why you're
I
asking.
summoned this great
It's
sword.
not
I'm actually
different.
ready to hit something with it, so I'm not going. I'm not doing
You just
stealthy.
swing it at the vines as we go.
A little bit.
You all good to get us killed.
I'm
Right.
staying a decent way back, like from the party, just going through the plants and stuff while we're traveling.
I'm just gonna sink into the marsh and take a day. I'm gonna hang out here, guys.
Hey guys, I gotta go.
Okay.
Wait,
All right.
all right.
Bye.
See you next week.
Bye.
In fact, you know what? We'll go ahead and end it right here. With all of you making
I'm
your
gonna
way
throw
into the woods or into the jungle, into the swamp. This is where we're going to leave
Wait,
it.
I have an idea. Can I throw my fishing line into the water and just fish for a bit? I have
Sure.
basic fishing equipment.
Sure.
All
Roll
right.
initiative.
That's where I'll end. I'm just gonna fish.
Yeah,
All
bait.
right. I will see you all next
Nah, it's
week,
just
and
a
this
hook.
is where we're going to leave it, right here.
All right. Thanks, guys. That was fun.
Dude, thank you
Y'all have a
guys.
great
I
week.
can't
See
wait
you
for
next
next
Sunday.
week. Dude, next week is going to be so much good, so much fun. Oh, it's going to be so good.
Chris,
So
thank
good.
you for your very creative naming of your NPCs. It always makes for fun times.
Yeah.
Are
And
you,
Yeah,
what was the name of the-
are you making fun of me right now? Are you making
No,
fun
I'm
of
serious.
me right now?
It's a great addition. I just love, Fat Burn Tomorrow or whatever, like it's great
Third
times.
burglar.
Third burglar, yeah.
Oh,
Turd basket is going to be a group favorite.
Dude, I'm so dude, I quit.
Funny name.
You know what? This is the end of the Chaos Order Chronicles right
Just
here.
just
I want you
just
to know
wait
it's
till I get the
recorded right
messenger
now.
spell.
I'm done with all of you. That's right.
Once I get the
Chris,
message spell or sending spell, it's going to be fantastic. I'll be messaging Turd Burglars regularly.
Oh my!
and-
I'm so done. I'm so done. I'm so
Hey,
done.
Chris, what was the
This-
name of the town?
Sorry, what was that, Sam?
What was the name of the town with the Elwins?
You never asked the name of the town.
We were sent to the town without even being told.
What did it say, like, above? Like, was there a sign on the judge's place?
Or as we left the city to go to the jungle, it said you're now
You are
leaving
leaving.
Alville.
There was nothing.
Oh, guys, Whoville.
Whoville.
Ah,
Yeah. Full circle.
Whoville.
I know the
I
name
love
of the town, but none of you ever asked. None of you ever.
That's our name.
There was
That's
no
our name of the
signs.
town.
Oh, guys.
Whoville's
I
Whoville's
can't,
the name.
dude. Oh,
It's Whoville.
I so want to quit all of you because you guys give me such
No,
a
we
hard
love it.
time. Well, I love you guys. I can't wait to see you next
All right,
week.
guys.
I'll see you guys next week.
I bail. Have fun, boys,
It
ladies.
doesn't have to happen now. We can.
Cheers.
You and I'll wait for everyone to leave. I'll have a quick word with you.